You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah, man. What's up, family? This is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. True Media Boxing Radio, family. We are back. We back up on this bitch, man. True Media Boxing Radio. It is what it is, man. A lot of good things going on. A lot of good things going on in boxing, man. I kind of like what I'm seeing so far. Of course, everybody. Some fights we haven't gotten as of yet. Doesn't mean we're not going to get them. But for the most part, I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing from another party being involved. With the Turki Alalshikh over there overseas. I like what I'm seeing from Pro Box. I like for what I'm seeing from just other media outlets that may be doing boxing and stuff like that. Other platforms that's doing boxing as well. Because let's be honest, HBO is gone, Showtime is gone. You know what I mean? So Pro Box came out of nowhere. Well, not out of nowhere, but they doing their thing, working those smaller cards. You got other networks that's getting involved in working with the local promoters for the smaller cards and stuff like that. So I kind of like that. I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of like that. And again, boxing is a global sport. DAZN doing their thing on their platform. DAZN is doing their thing. Boxing is a global sport. So since it's a global sport, well, I think we need to take that into consideration as well. You know what I mean? So some people say, man, boxing ain't in a good place, and I think the people who say that. Shout out to Bar Squad, Eric Gomez.
To this day!
You know what I mean? A lot of people, the people who say that, they probably like, they only watch the same popular fighters. You get what I'm saying? They're going to watch the same fighters that's popular, and if those guys ain't fighting nobody, then boxing dead to them, because they don't watch no other weight divisions. They're waiting on their one guy. You know what I mean? Or two guys. Hey, shout out to Jordan Fredericks, man, from Jacksonville. Duval County, stand up. Stephen X in the building. Drummer for Life in the building. Eric Gomez in the building. Let's see, we got G5 Wiz in the building. Who else we have? Dunk Flush is here. Big Boss. Salute to you, fam. Big Boss is here. Shout out to Gert. Shout out to L. Harvey. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Let's see, man. Shout out to Gertz. Chino is in the building. Drumming for Life. Who else we have? Pauline is in the building. L. Harvey is in the building as well. Shout out to DP as well. Guillermo is here as well. Yeah, man. I sit back and look at that. Now this is very interesting because everybody was talking about Canelo. He ducked David Benavidez, and he don't want to fight the guy. I don't think no one can pretty much argue that at the point right now. But that's neither here nor there. The question I have is this here: what does David Benavidez do? Because there's been a lot of conflicting things coming from David Benavidez's camp. And there's some things that I noticed, there's some things that I've noticed. One of the things that I've noticed is, okay, dude, you're not going, we say Virgil versus Dialamo, Delorme is trash. Has that been official? Virgil Ortiz fighting on Delorme? No, man, he can't be fighting that dude. That dude been knocked out his last 2-3 fights, right? He been knocked out his last 2-3 fights. I think, man, that's crazy. Yeah. So, but listen, we're gonna talk about all that. We're gonna talk about these dudes with these padded records. We're gonna talk about that. These dudes, these padded records. These dudes be fighting softball. You gotta. They have a resume full of softball touches. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about that too, fam. We're gonna talk about that. True. Anyways. So David Benavidez has moved up to 175 pounds. So if he's moved up to 175, okay, you got an opportunity to do your thing at 175. You have Dmitry Bivol there. You have Beterbiev there. Joe Smith there. You have some guys there at 175, light heavyweight. So I want to see what is he going to do. He made a plea. Shout out to Henry Brown dropping a $2 super chat. He said Henry West Coast Brown in this mother elf King building. Yeah, salute to you, fam. Shout out to Henry Brown. Salute to you, fam. West Coast, West y'all. So I'm like, okay, cool. You can't get Canelo. You moving up to 175. What's up? What you gonna do? Because it's one thing. Hold on, I got something right here. It's one thing that kind of confused me with the Benavidez's, and I'm gonna get into it. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. I'm hearing that hey, he's gonna move up to 175 to fight Vajic. I don't know how to pronounce the guy's name, but I know he the one that put Adonis Stevenson in retirement. Teddy Atlas was training him in the corner at that time. Not Adonis Stevenson, but he was training the guy Garbage or Gossip, Vajic or whatever his name is, right? Anyways, so he's moving up to fight that guy, but then they say, hey, we can always move back down to 168 so he can decide what he want to do at 168. Well, you're not the mandatory at 168. You haven't been made the mandatory officially by Mauricio Suleiman. I don't know. I'm hearing he is the mandatory, wasn't mandatory. It is not the mandatory. Mauricio Suleiman said that, hey, we're going to make it official. We're going to certify the mandatory status or clarify the mandatory status or whatever word you want to use in March. And then 2 weeks before March, Benavidez announces that, hey, we're moving up to 175. Which never made sense to me because if you're chasing Canelo, if you're chasing Canelo, then why announce that you're moving up to 175 2 weeks prior to when you quote unquote supposed to be certified whatever? If Canelo don't fight you, okay, fine. Once you become a mandatory, make the WBC do their job, strip them or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? So, bro, like it's some questions that I have for David Benavidez fans. The math ain't mathing, dog. True. Shout out to Henry Brown. He said we want to see Benavidez make the big fights. Okay. Yeah, the math ain't mathing to me. The math is not mathing to me. You get what I'm saying? Because like if you believe, okay, Canelo ducking the man and this and that, okay, fine, Canelo ducking him. Okay, now what? Now what? Because I'm hearing you talking about moving up to 175, then potentially moving back down. And I'm like, why are you going to move up then move back down? Move back down for what? Why not just fight the guy? What the dude name that got the Reggie belt? What's the guy name that got the Reggie belt at 160 at Super Middleweight? The Cuban dude. What's the Cuban dude name that got the Reggie belt? Shout out to Jeff Slaughter. He said, Coach, why did Benavidez just fight Morrell? Morrell. That's his name. Ruben Gutierrez said Morrell. That's who it is. Okay, that guy that's a PBC fighter, right? Like, why are you moving up to 175 to fight for an interim title when you got a guy that's right there in your backyard that's calling you out? David Morrell is calling out Benavidez. Canelo don't want to fight you. He's ducking you. Okay, fine. That's been established. So now, what you got David Morrell there. And the crazy part about it, I remember this like it was yesterday. Jose Sr. said that, he said this last year, we have a 3-fight deal with the PBC. He had renewed his contract with the PBC. This is his last fight on the 3-fight deal. He was supposed to fight. He said we got. What did he say? He said we have Caleb Plant, Caleb Plant, Demetrius Andrade, and Morrell. That's what he said. I got to find the video. I don't know exactly where it said. I got to find the video, but I remember it like it was yesterday. So you fought Andrade and you fought Caleb Plant. Okay, well, what's up with Morrell? You already the WBC intern champ. You beat Morrell. You become the WBC and the WBA Reggie Belt champion. Do you get what I'm saying? So there's some questions that I have, bro. And like this ain't the math ain't mathing, dog. The math ain't mathing. Anyway, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Let me go ahead and read my opening monologue. Should David Benavidez fight Beterbiev and Bivol winner for Undisputed? Well, to me, the answer is obvious. The answer is yes. To me, the answer is yes. If this already been established that Canelo don't want to fight you, okay, ain't no need to chasing him no more. Your point has been proven. You proved your point in the eyes of public opinion, right? You're moving up to 175. You're going to fight a guy for an interim title. And once you win that interim title, that's going to set you up to fight the winner of Beterbiev and Bivol. So you got a chance to move up and to take on a harder fight. Beat Bivol or Beterbiev, whoever win that fight. And guess what? You can start your reign now. You can start your reign or that'll be your legacy defining fight, so to speak. Fighting Canelo is a legacy defining fight. That is true. But if Canelo don't want to fight you, ain't nothing you can do about that. So guess what? If you move to you say you move to 175, you can start your legacy right there. You can fight doggone I ain't gonna lie. I got Beterbiev myself. If David Benavidez was to get in the ring with Beterbiev, I got Beterbiev beating his ass 7 days a week, twice on Sundays. I'm just saying I do, but but I could be 100% wrong. But listen, I ain't betting nothing against Beterbiev. I'm just saying me. Beterbiev, that Russian right there, man, that boy hit hard, bro. He's a puncher. He's a boxer puncher. And you get what I'm saying? So, anyways, ever since the news broke, guys, by Talk Sports via Twitter, that His Excellency Turki Alalshikh had no desire to put up $150 to $200 million to host a Canelo versus Benavidez fight. You know what I mean? Ever since he did that, it's kind of like, I'm glad he kind of did it. It shut everything down. Because David Benavidez was the one that brought up Turki Alalshikh anyways. He the one brought him up, right? Ever since that happened, right? So Turki Alalshikh would like to make the David Benavidez fight the winner of the upcoming Dmitry Bivol versus Artur Beterbiev fight in December. So that means, okay, cool. Dmitry Bivol and Beterbiev, I think they fight in the summertime, and then if Benavidez were to win his fight at light heavyweight, he can go on and fight the winner of those guys, to become undisputed. Right? If you want David Benavidez fan, you want to see him become a champion again, right? Not only that, he get a shot at undisputed champion. He can become an undisputed champion. Now I know what the problem is. I'm going to tell y'all the problem. The problem is this. Whatever physical advantages that David Benavidez have at super middleweight, when he moves up to light heavyweight, he will not have those physical advantages. He's going to be up there with some punchers, especially Artur Beterbiev. Artur Beterbiev is a puncher. So he's a boxer puncher. He can hurt you with the left hand or the right hand. Don't make him no never mind. He specializes in breaking you down. Stylistically, I like that fight. I think David Benavidez has to work his jab. David Benavidez is a good fighter, but that's a risky fight for him. I'm anxious to see how his team moves him now. Anyways, so that's what I want to know. If you are a David Benavidez fan and a fan of boxing, this is the type of fight that you would like to see Benavidez in. he'll have an opportunity to become a 2-division world champion as well as an undisputed champion at the light heavyweight division. Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev will present some challenges to David Benavidez. He's never experienced before at the super middleweight division. Because normally Benavidez fights guys who are smaller, they move up in weight, you know what I mean? Speedy Rashidi, not Speedy Rashidi, but not Speedy Rashidi, but what the guy named? Ronald Ellis, and a couple of guys he beat up, brought him up. Like you know, he hasn't really been in the ring with someone that can punch, that can hit. Caleb Plant's really not known as a puncher. Good boxer though, good boxer. Really not known as a puncher. And light heavyweight division, you know, Dmitry Bivol, he presents some challenges. Great boxer, good on his feet. You saw how he beat Canelo. He beat Canelo, made it look easy. The judges tried to rob him, but you know he did that. You get what I'm saying? But Canelo's a small, shorter guy. But Canelo liked to fight the bigger guys. And I'm pretty sure when Canelo fight Dmitry Bivol, when he rehydrated, I'm pretty sure he was probably about 200 pounds, or at least 190. So he fought a bigger guy at light heavyweight that rehydrated, right? But whatever advantages that Benavidez have at super middleweight, he won't have those advantages at light heavyweight. He won't have them. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't see any advantages he's going to have over Bivol, and I damn sure don't see any advantages he's going to have over Beterbiev. So I think his team might be stirring him away from punchers or just stirring him, you know, well, you know how the PBC do it. How the PBC does it is this. You're going to have a well-choreographed, orchestrated career. Well-choreographed, orchestrated. You know, we got to match you up with the right person. You get what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. Now, but as I said before, man, David Benavidez reached out to Turki Alalshikh, as you guys know, to make the Canelo versus Benavidez fight. I wonder if he would keep that same energy to fight either Beterbiev or Bivol at 175 for Undisputed. Because the Sheik, Turki Alalshikh, did say, no, he's not interested in making Canelo and Benavidez. He's interested in making Benavidez fight the winner of Beterbiev and Bivol. So I want to know, is he going to keep that same energy? I want to know, is Jose Benavidez going to keep that same energy? I want to know, is Samson Lewis going to keep that same energy? That's what I want to know. Will Samson Lewis and Jose Sr. be willing to make that fight for the fans? Only time will tell. Do you guys think that David Benavidez should continue to try and fight Canelo for the undisputed titles at super middleweight? Or do you feel that it's a foregone conclusion that Canelo don't want to fight this guy, so he should move on and take advantage of the opportunity to fight for undisputed at light heavyweight? Why? Because he already said he's moving up to light heavyweight anyways. True. They said they're moving up to light heavyweight. That's what they said. Mauricio Suleiman said it, and then that's what they, so it is what it is. Anyways, before we get into the show, man, you know we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth. And I say this from the bottom of my heart, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, you know, I guess I got to be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Anyways, that's another thing I want to know too. I'm also hearing that Benavidez is going to move up to 175, and then if he have to, they'll move back down to 160, 168, super middleweight. Why? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Why move up to 175 and then come back down to 168? For what? Are you talking about fighting David Morrell? I don't even understand why you moving up to 175 in the first place without fighting David Morrell. If you're looking for a stay busy fight, why not make a stay busy fight with David Morrell? Y'all on the same side of the street. Your father said that you had a contract to fight him, right? So that ain't adding up. The math ain't mathing, man. The math ain't mathing, man. True. The math ain't mathing, dog. It ain't mathing, bro. It's not mathing to me. And another thing too, if you don't You know, you got to be willing to make these cross-promotional fights. Or you got to be willing to cross the street. And then, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't believe that David Benavidez has any intentions on fighting David Beterbiev or Dmitry Bivol. I don't think he has any intentions on fighting them. I believe it when I see it, but if I go by the way his team has been moving him, Samson Lewis, his manager, has been moving him, and his father, if I go by the way they've been moving, bruh, it's too many inconsistencies there.
True.
It's too many inconsistencies there. You get what I'm saying? If you sit there watching the show, hate watching, don't want to hit the like button, Riley, talk to him.
Look, fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck the socks with the bell on it, fuck them cheap-ass cigars, fuck your yuck-mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Hey, Big Boss, what you say? Big Boss 550. He say, shout out to Adolf from Sacktown. He said, I don't know why Benavidez would be scared to face Bivol. We've been hearing about him sparring and dominating Bivol. Hey, look. Hey, he talk about these Superman stories. Hey, you wait. Hey, check this out. Hey, Adolf from Sacktown. We always hearing about these BS Superman stories about the legendary what's up, what happened in sparring. We heard it with Tank and Devin Haney. We heard it with Tank and Shakur. And we heard all these Superman stories in sparring. Yeah, man, he would beat them up in sparring. He would beat him in sparring. Okay, is he going to fight him? Okay, well, since he would beat him in sparring, is he going to fight him at 175? Hold on now. Wait a minute now. We ain't saying that about fighting at 175 now. It's all about putting butts in sheets. And what he bring to the table? I said, isn't that the same thing? Weren't you the same guy that was complaining that Canelo was saying that about you? You ain't bringing nothing to the table. Now you using those same talking points and you using it against other guys that you don't want to fight? So it's cool when they do it. You know what I mean? But it's a problem when I do it. Wait a minute. Hey, as soon as they go to talk about, yeah, man, see, he don't bring that to the table, dog. See, let me tell you something, dog. See, right now, let me tell you something. See, right now, I got a 1972 deuce in the quarter, dog. I got a deuce in the quarter. I got a Broham. I got a Granada. You know what I mean? I got, you know what I mean? I got me a dunk, 1974 dunk. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, dog? I got a lot. You know, Big Booty Judy. You know, Bow-Legged Kim. You know what I mean? Lucy Lips. You know, Lucy Lou Sarah. You know what I mean? I got options, dog. I got options, see? I know as soon as I go to him talking about all of that, it's duck language.
True.
Yeah, Yeah, as soon as they go to talk about butts and seats and options and you don't bring nothing to the table, you already know what it is, dog. I'm like, yep. I heard it all before. Shout out to Martinez. Hey, okay. For being a member for 23 months, man. Salute to you, fam. He say shout out to my bro, Coach Malachi in the chat. Hey, shout out to Martinez, man. Let's give a round of applause, man. Yeah. Shout out to Martinez, man. Y'all please go subscribe to the good brother, man. Martinez got good content, man. Hey, man, check it out. You get what I'm saying, though? Hey, as soon as they go to talking, hey, boy, if I hear butts and seats, you ain't bringing nothing to the table. We not going to pay you what you're making over there. When I hear all of that stuff there, I'm like, yeah, I'm starting to see the feathers come out. I'm starting to see the tail wag. You know how them ducks be wagging their tail? I said, yeah, boy, I'm starting to see, but yeah. They know. Yeah. All right. As R.I.P. to Young Dolph. As Young Dolph would say, yeah. As soon as I hear that, I'm like, boy, shuck it, duck it, quack.
True.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, shuck it, duck it. I hear it, boy. I hear it. Yeah, I know. Okay, listen, why you ain't say that with Snarf? You know, hey, okay, look here, dog. I got 3 fights. I got 4 fights lined up for you. Pick your 4. Okay, you can fight. We got He-Man. I don't know about him. We got Skeletor. Oh, I don't know about him neither. I have Mum-Ra. Yeah, and I have Lion-O. So you got 4 fights. We got 4 fighters to pick from. He-Man, Skeletor, Mumra, Lion-O. Which one you want? When see, He-Man and Skeletor, they don't really bring nothing to the table. He tell you about the power of Grayskull and all that. But who ain't nobody really watching that? Anybody watching that? So He-Man and Skeletor, they ain't bring nothing to the table. Now, Lion-O, he okay, he alright. And Mumra, but Mumra 1,000 years old. Like, I ain't gonna get no credit if I beat Mumra. He 1,000 years old. If I beat him, they gonna say I ain't, they gonna say they ain't gonna give me no credit for it. And so it is what it is. Ain't no need to me fighting him. Come on, man, I ain't worried about Mumra. And then Lion-O, he's still green. I ain't worried about Lion-O. But tell Snarf, you see Snarf over there? Now Snarf make a whole lot of sense.
True.
So look at this. So Snarf go win. Yeah, see Snarf make a whole lot of sense. Yeah, Snarf make a whole lot. Well, okay, so Mumra don't make no sense. Nope. Skeletor don't make no sense. Nope. He-Man don't make no sense. Nope. Lion-O don't make no sense. Nope. But Snarf make a whole lot of sense. Yeah, Snarf bring a whole lot to the table.
True.
Hey, what does Snarf bring to the table other than he's a certified can? Yeah, he a can, but he better than He-Man. Y'all know what time it is, man.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
Hey, this another thing too, right? This is what I don't understand either. I was looking at an interview. Well, David Benavidez, they asked him, they say, hey, would you be willing to cross the street? If this is during the time when Canelo, PBC agreed to go their separate ways, and he was trying to work something out with his own. That didn't work out. Then he came back to the PBC. And David Morrell, this is the interview that Nestor Gibbs did. Shout out to Nestor Gibbs. He said, hell no. I won't be willing to cross the street. Al Heyman been paying me good money over here. I'm not going anywhere. So he said Al Heyman been paying them good money over here too. Also, they been feeding him some good chairs.
True.
Yeah, they been feeding some tailor-made, some fights that's tailor-made for him too. Yeah, man, why you gonna go over there on that platform and fight them? Man, look, we can look all these good cherries we've been giving you. Man, you've been in 75, 25 fights. You've been in fights that we 75, 80% chance that you gonna win. Why you gonna go over there? So I think you get what I'm saying. It kind of you got to.
True.
Hey, man, y'all remember my dog AB? You got to.
Shut that soft ass shit up.
And the best man
Shut
to
that
win.
that's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got to. Man, shut that soft ass shit up.
I know you can do it, man. You got to. Hey, shout out to Six Figure Johnny, man.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Name the names, man. You got to name the name, man. Look here. Yeah, I'm finna name the names right now. Papa Smurf, Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls, Buttercup and Blossom, Mojo Jojo, Snarf from the Thundercats, Inspector Gadget, Bumblebee, the Care Bears, Rainbow Bright. I named 10 names right there. Hold on, man. You don't skip Superman over there, Iron Man, the Hulk over there, Thanos over there, Darkseid over there, Megatron, Optimus Prime. You don't skip all them. Yeah, see, they don't bring that to the table.
True.
You killing me with that. See, they don't bring that to the table. Oh, they be killing me with this. Bro, they be killing me with this. Hey, shout out to Police, they be killing me with this. Bring nothing to the table stuff. Listen. You know what I mean? Who is this guy right here? Y'all block this dude, Turnkey Tech. Y'all invite him to the block party. Create another account. You got the road channel. Y'all invite him to the block party. Bye, Felicia. Create another account.
True.
We holler. Peace. We holler. Create another one. Create another account. We know you will. Anyways. Shout out to Lisa Bell's in the building. Shout out to Lisa. Shout out to I'm finna drop the phone lines. Shout out to Damian Davis. He said, don't sleep on Bumblebee, coach. Yeah, you're right about that now. Yeah, Bumblebee can scrap. Yeah, you're right about that. Shout out to LeBron. He said they got a whole stable of GoBots to beat up on. Yeah, man, Mr. T said Buttercup got hands. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That Buttercup and Blossom, them they can't fight. Now they can't fight. But you get my point though. You know he want to fight the easy competition.
But this boy been taking the easy matches, fighting other boys.
Taking the easy matches. They mama be cherry picking, boy. They be picking the fighters of the cherries, boy. Yeah, see what we gonna do now? We gonna listen. You have a well orchestrated, choreographed career. This is what we gonna do.
Now I am the number one contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a Broham.
Hey, that's a fighter still in the Broham right now, being ducked. And shout out to Miss Parker. There's a fighter riding around in a Broham right now being ducked. He's highly upset. You know, the fighter he want to fight is in the Witness Protection Program. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. Salute, sis. The fighter he want to fight here in the Witness Protection Program, the CIA, the FBI, Department of Homeland Security, doggone the Jewish Mossad, doggone Scotland Yard, doggone listen, bro. Listen, I can't beat you. Listen, man. I can't get around all that, dog. I just want to fight. I just want to wallow one time, dog. I can't beat you like that, dog. I can beat you, but I can't beat you like that.
True.
Oh, I can't beat you like that.
True.
I can't beat you like that.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Nah, not like that, dog.
I say what I say, and I deliver it.
You know what I mean? Like, look, I want some smoke. You picking and choosing what smoke you want. Then they be hollering about the haggler. Man, you better never keep putting haggler name in your mouth, man. Man, listen. But shout out to my sister. Now, Lisa Bell's an old school. She an old school boxing fan. I'm finna drop the phone line. Lisa, check this out. I was talking about Hagler yesterday. And I was talking about how Marvin Hagler had 67 fights. 67. On his 66th professional fight, he had 3 losses. I think he had 3 losses and 2 draws. Let's see. He had a couple of losses early in his career. Then his last loss was to Sugar Ray in 87. And then he had a couple of draws, right? Check it out, though. Hagler, on his 66th professional fight, I think he was 32 or 33 years old. Don't quote me on that. He was either 32 or 33. You know, around that time, once you get that age, you pretty much it. A lot of fights, right? A lot of fights. And Hagler was the undisputed middleweight champion of the world. And John the Beast Mugabe, this guy was 25-0, 25 knockouts. Young bull, big dude, lion. Hagler did not have to fight this guy. He could have just retired and said, you know what? No, I ain't fighting. But John the Beast Mugabe was the mandatory. Hagler say, I told the fans years ago, when I told my fans years ago, when I became a champion, that I would not duck anybody. And I'll fight any and all comers. Like literally, I just watched the video like 2 days ago. This is what he said. And he said, I'm fighting John the Beast Mugabe next. And when I finish with him, he would not be a beast no more. You get what I'm saying? And that fight was a war. Hagler took some good shots in that fight. Got rocked a couple of times, this and that. But Hagler ended up stopping him in the 11th round. Stopped him. Almost stopped him in like the 4th or 5th round. But he stopped him in the 11th round. Like finished him. Hagler didn't have to do that. And I'm 32, 33 years old. Then he was going to retire. Because he was thinking about retirement before the John the Beast Mugabe fight. And even after the Johnny Beast Mugabe fight. But Sugar Ray came out of retirement, called him out. They fought. We know what happened. So when you tell me about your fighter, old school fighter, no sir. Don't even mention Hagler's name. Keep Hagler's name out your mouth. Really though.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Listen, keep Hagler's name out your mouth.
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time.
Keep James Toney name out your mouth.
They should have never gave you niggas money.
You know what I mean? Keep doggone Pernell Whitaker name out your mouth. Wait a minute, nah. You know what I mean? Keep them
But
dudes.
you can call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Keep Larry Holmes' name out your mouth. Keep Lennox Lewis' name out your mouth. Your fighter ain't moving like that. That's why I said, like I said yesterday, nigga, do your fighter pass the test? He don't pass the test in my eyes. Yeah, he got a nice purse. Yeah, he got some nice fingernail polish on. Yeah, he got a lot of Instagram followers and TikTok followers. Yeah, he got ice and diamonds and he got a cult-like following. But do the nigga pass the test? That's what I want to know. What test that is?
True.
This the test I look at. My boxing criteria. What's the level of competition you fought? On a consistent basis. How many top 10 fighters have you fought? Did you dominate the weight division? How many career-defining fights have you had? Did you fight the best in the division? On a consistent basis. Did you fight the best in the division? When I look at Hagler, he passed the test. He checked all five of the criteria. Sugar Ray checked all 5 of the criteria. Sugar Ray Leonard and Robinson and Sugar Shane Mosley. Oscar De La Hoya checked the criteria. Azuma Nelson, Julio Cesar Chavez, Salvador Sanchez, they passed the test. Do your fighter pass the test? Hell to the no.
True.
Hell to the no. I ain't impressed with him, homie. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, let's get ready to drop these phone lines, man. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out to Detroit the Baptist. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said Beterbiev is not the one to play with. Benavidez need to keep calling out Canelo and keep his mystique. Beterbiev will KO him. Yeah, you know what? Hey, Detroit. Detroit the Baptist. Check this out, fam. I ain't gonna say a lie to you, dog. I think very, very highly of Artur Beterbiev. That dude ain't nothing to play with, fam. He's nothing to play with. The boy hit hard. Like, I'm scared. Listen, when I watch Beterbiev fight, I'm literally afraid for the other guy.
True.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Like, this hard-hitting motherfucking Russian right here. That dude looks scary, dog.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Motherfucker hollering about nigga, do he pass the test? No. Nah, he ain't passing the test, dog. He ain't passing the test, dog. Let's see what's happening.
Call from.
Hold on. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
How you doing, Coach? It's Adolfo from Sacktown.
Adolfo from Sacktown. Talk to me. Call everybody in the chat. Let me know if you hear him. Go ahead.
All right. I have a lot to say about Benavidez.
Go ahead. I got you. I can hear you.
Okay. All right. I have a lot to say about Benavidez, but I'll stick to the topic at hand. Might as well just go after either Bivol or Beterbiev. But, as you said, yeah, I believe Beterbiev can beat Benavidez's ass. So Benavidez would have to pray that Bivol wins, and then he has to pray that he can become undisputed. Then he gives a reason for Canelo to move up in weight and finally fight the Mexican monster. But that's a far reach, in my opinion. What do you think?
Well, David Benavidez is moving up. I just turned it down. I just turned the volume down, guys. David Benavidez said he's moving up to 175. So my thing is, if you're going to move up to 175, you might as well parlay there and fight the winner of Beterbiev and and Dmitry Bivol, especially since Turki Alalshikh said that he would love to. That's the fight he would like to put on. He would like to put that fight on instead of Canelo and Benavidez. If it's already established, that Canelo's not going to fight you, and you're moving up to 175, then that's the play. You got an opportunity to become undisputed up there in that weight division. You got an opportunity to do that. Did you get what I'm saying? Now, exactly. I heard that he was going to move back down to 168, and I'm like, for what?
Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm questioning too. Is like you mentioned as well. Why didn't he wait 2 more weeks? I mean, he was waiting this whole time to activate his mandatory. Why couldn't he wait those 2 more weeks before he went to Mircea Suleiman and says he's moving up? So that shit don't make sense to me at all.
All of them in it together, man. All of them in it together. You know, they be saying different stuff. All of them is in it together, fam. Whatever's going on, David Benavidez is happy with it. You know, whatever situation they have worked out, it is what it is. And you know, like I say, bro, if he moves his ass up to 175 and that's for real, let me tell you something. Whatever advantages that he have because what you can do is look at David Benavidez's career, right, and look at the opponents he's fought. Look at the opponents he's fought, and you can tell, okay, you know what, this is, and I like David Benavidez. You know, I think he has what it takes to beat Canelo, but he's always been in these advantageous situations to where, you know, smaller guys moving up, this and that. He's a big guy. He's like, what, 6'2", 6'3"? He's a big guy for the division. So he always he's going to have that advantage, you know, in a way. You get what I'm saying? So if he moves up to light heavyweight, like he said he's moving up, not that I'm running them up there. He said they're moving up to light heavyweight to fight Gosick, Vogic or whatever. So if he's moving up to fight that guy, okay, cool. Since you're already moving up, then okay, there's some smoke up there.
Yeah, exactly. No, I highly rate Benavidez as well. He just has a shit camp, in my opinion. Like I've been saying, get a new promoter, and I know he's not. I know he's going to stick with his father, but get someone new as well, you know, to help promote him better. Because these narratives, man, since Canelo left PBC and then went back to PBC for the Bonilla fight, all these narratives fucking change, and that's just that just confuses the hell out of everyone. But yeah, that's my call, Coach.
All right, shout out Adolfo, man. Sight time. Y'all get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I'm like, man, but look, man, okay, but since you moving up, like, bro, there's some questions that need to be asked, fam. Like, bro, if you was gonna be, this is why I told you guys. Like, let me tell you something. Samson, I don't have anything really bad to say about Samson Lewis, but I gotta call a spade, fam. There's something fishy going on here. Something real fishy, man. I'm not saying fishy. I'm talking about like catfish fishy. Dead catfish fishy is what I'm hearing. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Curtis from Long Beach.
Curtis from Long Beach, talk to me.
I'm gonna stick to my original, thoughts on this whole subject of Benavidez and Canelo. I think they're gonna fight, but the haters of Canelo and the Benavidez fans kind of fucked Benavidez up. You know what I'm saying? And Benavidez and his dad, they also played a part in that. Because now it's like, if you really believe Canelo is not going to fight you, and it's about the legacy and the payday, the Sheik just offered you legacy and payday by fighting the winner of that fight.
Yep.
And if y'all really thought that he wasn't going to fight you, y'all would take that fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't think y'all going to take that fight. You know what I mean? So that's where they kind of fucked up at, and that's how you'll know if they really believe that, because they would take that fight in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? If the money is there, the legacy is there, but they're not going to take it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you don't take it and you don't fight Canelo and y'all don't work that out, you're going to look even worse, because the problem is Canelo's proven he don't give a fuck. He's going to make $30+ million no matter who he fights.
Yeah.
You're not going to make that. So this is a tough situation for him. I really want to see what he's going to do, but I don't think he's going to fight the winner of them. I think, again, him and Canelo going to come to a conclusion, and he's going to sit down and he's going to take that 95-5 split. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, because I don't think he's going to fight those dudes. Man, those are either one of them is going to be a tough fight.
I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't know, but I mean, I guess what I'm pointing out is there are some strategic maneuvering going on. There's some strategic maneuvering going on, and from what I see, and you can just look at the opponents and tell. Hold on, this is like a chisel. Yeah, there's some strategic maneuvering going on. So if he wants to become a champion and this and that, he has the opportunity to do so if he's moving up to 175. You know, beat the guy that he's going to fight to become the interim champion, and then he can go fight the guy. If he's going to come back down to 175, 168, why didn't you just fight David Morrell? Like
yeah,
David,
that's another part of it. Yeah, that's another part of it. You know, you didn't take that. You got a contract for that dude.
Yeah.
You didn't do that.
Yeah.
Now you fighting this dude that hasn't been active. Like, that's tough, man. Like, you know, that same energy that y'all got for Canelo, y'all need to say the same shit about Benavidez, you know what I'm saying? Because he in a tough spot. You know, if he don't fight Morrell or Canelo or one of those dudes, you know, in that Undisputed, he gonna look real bad.
Yeah. Like he's you know, like this whole thing about, you know, chasing Canelo can backfire on him because he's like, look, I want Canelo to give me my shot. I earned my shot. Okay, but Canelo's not going to give you a shot. He's avoiding you. He's ducking you. So that's fine. We don't establish that. He's in a position where he don't have to fight you. Whatever. Okay, cool. What are you going to do? Because you can't just sit here and wait. You have David Morrell, a guy who your team said you had under contract. Then I see a video where shout out to Ring IQ. Shout out to Ring IQ. Because I was actually looking at a video that Ring IQ dropped, and I was watching it, and he said that there's a video where David Benavidez said that I haven't signed anything, I haven't agreed to anything to fight no David Morrell. I don't know where that came from. Well, that came from your team. That came from Jose. That came from Samson Lewis. That's who it came from, your father.
Yeah, and then his team, like I said, they be messing him up because Samson already came out and said, we're not letting David fight you in September. So now that gives Canelo the go-ahead to fight Berlanga, which I thought he was going to do anyways. You know what I'm saying? So we already know they're not fighting in September because Samson said no. Now what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Who are you going to fight, man? This is a tough situation.
Yeah. It is what it is. Well, shout out to Curtis Long Beach, man. Salute, fam. What you say, Dr. Mafongo? He say Ring IQ went at it with Nesta Gibbs a little bit on the Boxing Voice this morning, Coach. Oh, they did. I missed that part. I caught the last end of the Boxing Voice, so I missed that part. I didn't know Ring IQ called. But you guys get what I'm saying though. Like I'm kind of like there's some questions that need answers.
Call from.
There's some questions that need answers. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
What up, Coach? It's Wookie Wook calling from Mass, man.
Wookie Wook, man, talk to me, fam.
Man, I'm really thrown for a loop with this whole situation with David Benavidez, man. I really feel like they put my boy back against the wall. They back him in the corner right now, man. And I really just don't know what to make of it because had it been me, I probably would have stayed at the 168. I don't give a damn. Canelo ain't trying to give a nigga a shot. I'm about to beat all this ass at 168, and that's just what it is. Him moving up. I mean, when I first heard about it, I was excited. I'm like, yeah, take control of your career, yeah. But now that I'm really thinking about it, I'm scared too. I'm scared that about Beterbiev. I mean, I want to fight, but at the same time, I don't know that I get a little. I got some nervous energy when it comes to that one. So I'm just thrown for a loop, Coach. I'm just really thrown for a loop. Like I'm really on the fence with this whole situation. I really am. I just don't know what to make out of it.
You know why? Hey, Wookie Wook, you know why? You want to know why? Because there's a lot of mixed signals are being sent, you know, and it's definitely being sent from the Benavidez side as well. We know they want to fight Canelo. They're not going to get Canelo. that's out the window. So my thing is, okay, if you're not going to get the guy, what are you going to do next? So you're moving up. Like I have questions that I still need answers to. Okay, if your beloved WBC Mauricio Sulaiman, who they love Mauricio Sulaiman. They love him. So since y'all love him so much, can you please explain to me, you said you fought so hard in order to become the mandatory to fight Canelo. Okay, how come you make an announcement that you're moving up to light heavyweight for 175? I'm not going to wait on Canelo. I'm going to move up. I'm not going to wait on him. You don't have to wait on him. Literally, you are... according to Mauricio Sulaiman, you're going to be ordered to become the mandatory, or it's going to be confirmed in 2 weeks. As soon as Mauricio Sulaiman said that on Twitter, y'all make an announcement the same day or the next day. Oh, you moving up to 175. So I don't understand that. So if the logic is, I don't want to sit around and wait on Canelo, I want to continue to fight. Okay, why not fight David Morrell? The guy who your father said that you guys had a contract with. I didn't say it. Your father, Jose Sr., said this. There's video footage of him saying it in an interview. Literally, there's video footage, receipts. So, yeah.
Hey, Coach, and then you said that he's talking about moving back down too, right?
Yes, sir. Maybe something like that.
What's the point of that? Coach, why would you do that? Why would you move up and then move back down? Why?
Well, maybe he feel that he'll move back down because he's in a position to fight a Canelo. That's dumb. Listen, it doesn't make sense. You're not in a position to fight Canelo. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you would have stayed there or whatever's going on. It's too much mixed signals going about, right? You were supposed to be ordered or mandated or whatever to be the mandatory, and once March hits, so in March. This is March. So and then you announce you're moving up, and you're fighting a Canelo Alvarez promotions fighter. So this tell me, man, wookie woo, there's a lot of carefully orchestration going on, a lot of maneuvering. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of maneuvering. So it is what it is.
Hey, Coach, I told you, man, we should have just put all our money in the pot, bro, and we should have just went ahead and gave Canelo that 150, bro. But that's my call, man.
All right, shout out to Wookie Woo. Salute, fam. Yeah. So anyways, this is the thing. So what is he going to do? Some Benavidez fans, please call and explain this to me. Somebody please explain this to me, because I'm confused. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Coach? It's Raul from Phoenix.
Raul from Phoenix, talk to me.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, so just a few takeaways, I think, from all this. We got to remember, David was elevated to the 175 WC mandatory, but his dad petitioned to keep him at 168 mandatory. So he already ducked Beterbiev in that fight. So he went up now trying to look for a fight at 175, but instead of calling out guys like Callum Smith, Zurdo Ramirez, all these guys, he's going for a tomato can pretty much. And I think the fight between him and Canelo happens because Canelo fighting Jaime kind of proves it, because Jaime is the closest guy to David Benavidez other than David Morrell, and in terms of size, length, and kind of the hand movement he fights. I don't know what your thoughts on that is.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Again, I can't be guessing this stuff, man, because it's just crazy. I don't know if David Benavidez and Canelo gonna fight next. I really don't know. For me, if he wanted to stay busy fight, why move up to 178, 175 to take a stay busy fight? You could have just fought Morrell. Guess what? Both of you guys on the same side of the street. And guess what? You kill two birds with one stone. You get to hold down your WBC position, and you get to lock down the WBA position. So you can say, look, Canelo, I got the WBA Reggie belt over here. I'm the guy over here at WBA. And, of course, he's fighting a WBA silver champion or something, I think, in Jaime Munguia. But I got this lockdown over here, and I had a WBC lockdown. What's happening? It seemed to me that for whatever reason they don't want to fight David Morrell for whatever that reason is. So.
Of course, Coach. And I mean, just from my observation, if you go on BoxRec, whatever, David's never had a tough fight. I mean, his toughest fight is against Caleb Plant. He went 12 rounds. And Demetrius Andrade, which is a prospect, a 40-year-old prospect that he fought, that never fought anyone before. He never fought a world champion, nothing. So, and when he fought Ronald Graville early in his career, he got dropped. So he has a suspect chin, and now he doesn't want to take tough fights in the PBC fight. You know, there's so many guys over there he doesn't want to fight. And he never went for Undisputed. He never wanted to go Undisputed when he did hold the WC belt.
Yeah, I'm just, I'm just going by what I'm seeing, what's going on. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Some stuff ain't adding up. You're not gonna get Canelo, so what you gonna do? So we're gonna see exactly.
I feel you, bro.
You know, right now you up there. If you're moving up to 175, cool. The sheet you reached out to Turki Alalshikh. You reached out to him. We have it on your Instagram post saying that you want him to put the money up, basically to put on the Canelo fight. The Sheik said, "No, I ain't not interested in that. But what I am interested in is, hey, making sure that you fight the winner of Beterbiev and Bivol. What's up with that? You have an opportunity to become undisputed." Legacy-defining fight. So far, I don't think David Benavidez has had a legacy-defining fight. He hasn't had any legacy fights at this point.
Oh, he hasn't. Yeah. And, Coach, remember, I don't think Al Heyman will ever let that happen because those guys put on their own promotions, and this guy's tied down to Amazon. I don't think Al will ever let anyone go over to Saudi unless he's getting paid out, you know?
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Again, it's still early. I don't know if David Benavidez won't fight the winner of Beterbiev and Bivol. We don't know that yet. We got to let some time elapse. But my suggestion is if he's going to stay up there, if you're convinced that Canelo doesn't want to fight you, then you can't sit there and convince a guy that to fight you when you already convinced that he don't want to fight you.
Oh yeah.
It's like chasing a girl. Man, she don't like me. She don't want to talk to me. Then why do you keep chasing her?
Yeah, I think Samson knows that the fight might happen, and that's why they keep playing this cat and mouse back and forth game. I think Eddie's already reached out to Samson, or Al has, and then that's why they're just doing this back and forth shit. But I think the final word is on Canelo. Obviously, he has to give the green card to let it go, you know?
All right, we'll see. All right, salute, man. Shout out to Raul from Phoenix.
All right, bro. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, shout out to Charlie. Charlie say that's why Andrade fought Benavidez, because Canelo wasn't never going to fight him, even if he beat Benavidez. So, okay, Charlie, this is what I'm saying. Hold on. Let me get the super chats. Hey, shout out to Hadrell. Hey, okay. Dropping that hundo on your boy, man. This show has been sponsored by Hadrell. Salute to you, fam. This show has been sponsored by you. What you say, brother? He say, Coach, if McGill wins, do you think?
Call from
Northwell Health Corporate Services.
Hold on, sorry about that.
To accept.
Hold on, guys. I'll call. Hold on. He said, "Do you think that McGill? You think if McGill wins, he stays at 168? With Benavidez still pursue the Canelo fight? I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't know what fights he will pursue. Like you know what I realized, Hadrell? Like you really can't figure this stuff out. Because a lot of these guys, they be saying conflicting things in the media, and then some stuff be reported that may be true, may not be true, stuff like that. The only thing that is for sure is we're just gonna have to just wait and see. We really don't know. So, me personally, I'm not gonna lie to you. If Benavidez stay at 175, I would love to see him fight the winner of Beterbiev and Bivol. I think that'd be a great fight. And somebody said in the chat that he heard all these Superman stories about Benavidez beating up Dmitry Bivol in sparring. So since you were beating him up in sparring, if he were to win, okay, well, beat him up in the ring. Beat him up in the ring in front of the world. You get what I'm saying? Because we always hearing these sparring stories, and yeah, man, all these bullshit Superman stories about what's going on in sparring. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie from New York, talk to me.
Coach, what's happening, bro?
What's going on with you?
All right. Coach, real quick, man. I think, it'll be a good move for Benavidez if he goes up to 175. he just needs to move on, man, and focus on his own legacy. If he goes to 175 to cut back down to 160, I think that makes no sense. Kind of silly. It might be harder for him to make the weight. I don't know if you can get acclimated to a new weight in one fight. I don't know. But he's a big boy. And, trying to come back to 168, he might blow the Canelo fight if he ever gets it. By not being able to make the weight. Canelo can use that excuse not to fight him. So, another thing, Coach, the fights are up. They're up there. They're waiting for him, bro. He can just focus on his own career, man, and just forget Canelo. He's not getting the fight. So, now, Beterbiev, bro, he's nothing to play with, all right? Beterbiev, Coach, when I look at him, he reminds me of young Duran, young Tyson, Sonny Liston, Carlos Monsoon. They came with the intentions of hurting you for real. They did not care about your well-being, and Beterbiev is no different. He comes with the intentions of hurting you. So, again, Benavidez, stay at 168 and press everybody. You know what I'm saying? Press everybody. Whoever it is that you need to press to make this fight, and don't blow your shot to stardom. Because I don't know if it's going to happen, but stay at 168. I think that the chances will be greater. So
why? How are the chances are greater?
For me, it's like if he moves up. My thing is, being that he missed weight in the past, I'm thinking that he goes to 175. Coach, it's going to be harder for him to come back down. And fucking Canelo, man, he's using whatever excuse not to fight the guy. So what I'm saying, if he just stays there, the fight might happen. I don't know.
All right, we'll see.
That's all I'm saying.
All right, but shout out to James from New York. I'll salute to you, fam.
Yeah, yes, sir. All right.
So this is my question. It goes back to my original question. If you are convinced that the girl don't want to talk to you, why are you still chasing the girl and asking her for a date? Carla, hold on. I'm giving this example. If you're convinced, man, I've been trying to holler at that girl since 1972, dog. She don't want to holler. She don't want to talk to me. And she ducking me. She this, she that. Okay, cool. If you're convinced of that, why are you still chasing them? Like you got this now. You at 175 now, right? You got Beterbiev up there. They'll be more than happy to give you the smoke because the point that you want to fight Canelo, you said you want the titles, you want the belts. Well, guess what? You're not going to get the titles. You're not going to get the belts. So it is what it is. Carla, what's your name? You call it from?
Coach, what's going on? It's Rob from New York.
Rob from New York, talk to me.
Coach, kind of agree with you on a lot of what you're saying, pretty much the questions that you have with everything. But what I have to say is pretty much like we just have to let the process play out. Because obviously, if they have a plan to see what they're going to do, obviously they're not really talking anymore other than Jose, really, because Jose's constantly going and speaking on multiple podcasts and stuff. But at the end of the day, David has already stated that, he does want the winner of Bivol Beterbiev. So it just sounds scary to us because we're like, yo, ain't no one want to fuck with them dudes because it is fucking scary. But he's on record saying that that's what he wants.
Yeah. Now, no, I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all. I'm just saying that the goddamn Russian ain't nothing to play with. But I think that'll be a good fight for him. That'll be a good fight for him. It's a legacy defining fight. It's a legacy defining fight.
Yeah. To answer your questions regarding Morel, it was Samson that stopped the fight. He pretty much said that Jose actually pressed Morel Jr.'s dad with the contract, and the dude kind of backed out. Was like, wait, hold up, I need a lawyer, like I ain't signing no contract like that. And Samson that he was not gonna do a unification for interim belts because people will laugh at him. And like you can go look it up on the Boxing Voice, which even that says he makes sense. He can't really say anything about that. And in regarding to getting another interim belt, pretty much you have to pay money to hold those belts. It's not like you just whoop-de-whoop holding the belts. Now you have to pay sanctioning fees.
Yeah, there's sanctioning fees for all belts. So any belt that you have, you pay. Every fighter that has a belt pays a sanctioning fee. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, so it ain't cheap. So if you're not gonna be holding the actual belt, then it doesn't really make sense for you to unifying, Reggie belts all around. When at the end of the day, if all Canelo fans have been cutting ass on him right now, imagine what they'll say about being the fucking ring collector for Reggie belts, because that's what they're gonna say. So I think we just gotta let the process play out.
I get what you're saying about what Samson Lewis said on the Boxing Voice, but what's the clarification on Jose saying that we had a 3-fight deal already to face Plant, Andrade, and Morrell?
What's clarification on that? I just mentioned that Samson was the one that stopped it, because it seemed like that seems to be the route that they was gonna move forward with. Samson said no, we gotta let it go.
So they didn't have a contract in, because the way he worded it, we already have a 3-fight deal signed, sealed, and delivered. Now you're saying that Samson stopped it. So which one is it? Do you have a contract signed, sealed, and delivered, or you didn't have a contract signed, sealed, and delivered because Samson stopped it? Which one it is? Both guys are saying two different things.
So I can't really go by pretty much unless I see paperwork, and which no one is privy to.
Mm-hmm.
But according how those boxing contracts are put, you get names pretty much put out there,
mm-hmm.
and you get to pretty much pick and choose. Same thing as Canelo did. Canelo had a number of names on the contract. He was supposed to fight both Charlos and Spence and maybe someone else, but that just didn't go that way.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much it is what it is. Let's just see, how the process plays out. And hey, listen, if David ends up getting Bivol and Beterbiev, then we just gonna see how that goes. So that's my call, coach.
Absolute, Rob. Yeah, so that don't make no sense to me either. Let me tell you why that don't make no sense. That doesn't make any sense to me, because if you get 3 contracts and they put some names out there and you get a chance to pick and choose, okay, why you didn't pick and choose David Morrell? Why you didn't choose Morrell? I mean, there's really nobody else there at 168 outside of Canelo. Canelo don't want to fight you. Canelo don't want to fight you. He ducking you. So he don't want to fight you? Okay, that's fine. So why not? You get what I'm saying? Like, it ain't making no sense to me. It ain't making no sense to me. You know what I mean? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, it's Tony from Chicago.
Tony from Chicago. Talk to me.
Okay. The Beterbiev people, I think it's going to be a good situation for Benavidez. Those guys are about, and he's probably taller than both of them, and I'm sure naturally he probably walks around the same weight with those guys. And so if eventually he gets to fight the winner, we'll really know how good he is. But apart from saying that, there's an argument I seem to hear that I don't agree with, where people say, oh, why shouldn't he fight Morrell, Berlanga, Munguia, Mbili? At this point in time, his resume is better than all those guys. He has fought better people. He's fought Plant, who was a former champion, beaten only by Canelo.
Yeah.
He fought Boo Boo, who was very avoided and made Boo Boo look ordinary.
Yeah, Boo Boo moved up in weight. Boo Boo moved up in weight, though.
Yes. But Boo Boo was like the boogeyman.
Yeah.
Who has Munguia fought? Who has Mbili fought? Who has Belanga fought? Who has Morrell fought?
Yeah.
So he has, and he says, okay, I've beaten, 2 really good guys. I'm going for the top.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think he's ducking the smaller guys. He's going straight for the person on top. That isn't ducking. Ducking would be him avoiding Canelo and wanting to beat up on the other guys. So he's going straight for the zenith, the highest person he can get at that weight class.
But,
and if he can't, sorry, Coach, what do you want to say?
No, what I was going to say was, I agree with that. I get that. But my thing is, it's been established that the guy doesn't want to fight you. You said out of your own mouth, and your father said out of your own mouth, Canelo don't want to fight us. That's been established. You said this 1,000 times on anybody who would listen. They didn't want to fight you. You didn't press the WBC to try to make the mandatory. Okay, fine. So once that's been established, then what? That's why.
Good. I think people Beterbiev, the potentially people like Yard, Callum Smith, all these guys have names. They've built up a reputation. I think he has bigger names to fry, bigger fish to fry at the light heavyweight category. You know, they are bigger, more established, who have been in bigger fights than them, Mbili. Those guys, Berlanga, Mbili, Morel, they should fight each other. They should fight each other and find out who is the best out of the rest of them. I think it's best for him to go light heavy and, see how good, and we can see how good he is when he doesn't have the tag of weight bully on him.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say, Coach.
I shout out to Tony from Chicago. Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, it's simple to me. Shit, if the girl don't want to talk to you, I ain't fuck it. Shout out to Detroit. Okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said, I never ever heard in my life so many male groupie boxing fans. Since when has it been okay to want to protect your favorite fighter? Too much nut swinging. I mean, hey, listen, Detroit. This is where we at in today's time with boxing. Like, bro, like literally, bro, I got a boxing criteria. These dudes, they got a boxing criteria. Like this is where it's at. And they pick and choose, when they like to pick and choose a lot. So, I mean, I get it. I understand. I get it.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Caller, what's your name and you calling from?
It's Tough Glove Boxing. What's good, Coach?
Tough Glove Boxing. Talk to me, fam.
All right, check this out, man. I think that Turkey did the right thing. I think that this is a great move for David Benavidez, right? Like they said, legacy and money. Now, I do agree that he shouldn't jump right into a fight with Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol. I think he should let them get their fight on, then like a rematch, and in that meantime, take a fight to get acclimated to the weight class, to feel, what it's going to be like, to see how he feels while he's there.
He has a fight lined up. He has a fight lined up. From what we're hearing, it's supposed to be a Canelo Alvarez fighter. He's fighting. That's going to be his first fight at light heavyweight. Yeah.
Okay, well, I appreciate that, Coach. That correction. Well, in that case, I mean, shit, Mike Tyson called him the Mexican Monster, right?
Yeah.
And he accepted that name. So let's see what you can do at 175. Because if he's not going to fight David Morel at 168, right, which I personally believe David Morel beats him just because of the style, in my opinion. But I think that he could do some work at 175. I don't think he's too small or too weak to give those guys issues. Now, Bivol is going to be the main issue, but I think he got a better chance against Artur Beterbiev. Just because you hit hard don't mean that you're going to win, because if it turns out David Benavidez could take those punches, he's going to have to, Beterbiev is going to have to deal with the onslaught of David Benavidez.
Well, Beterbiev is a boxer puncher, so he puts his shots together very, very well. He's not the best defensively sound fighter in the world, but he does have good defense. He figures things out in the ring. His trap counter game is on point. He works when he fights. He works levels. Go to the body, go to the head, and I like the way he throw his hooks. He throw rainbow hooks as well on top of the head. Like, this dude is a complete fighter. And again, like you said, David Benavidez is the Mexican Monster. Okay, well, since you're a monster, and you're moving up to 175. Again, he said like we saw on Twitter, they moved up. He's moving up to 175. He's fighting a Eddie Reynoso, Canelo Alvarez fighter. So once you made that choice to move up, no one made you made a choice to move up. So I'm like, okay, cool. Since you're moving up there, that's what you're gonna be at. Well, there's some smoke up there you can fight, and you can get your first legacy fight. Undisputed. If he beat the winner of Beterbiev and Bivol, he become undisputed. He get his wishes. He just want the belts. Now he got belts now, and he have better competition up there. Because you can argue and say both of those guys are better than doggone Canelo. Because Bivol already beat Canelo, and and doggone Beterbiev would kill him. So you can make that argument as well.
Do you think that if he was to be able to accomplish that, that would put him above Canelo?
No, I won't put him above Canelo because Canelo has a career or entire body of work. You're not gonna have one fight and beat a guy at light heavyweight, even if it's for Undisputed, and become like Canelo has an entire body of work from a career standpoint. It's what you do on a consistent basis which will determine where you rank at throughout history. It's what you do on a consistent basis, right?
Well, I feel like Turki Alalshikh gave him an out that Dmitry Bivol didn't have. So, that's all I got for you, Coach. So, I appreciate the content as always, and I'm out.
All right, shout out to Top Glove Boxing. Yeah, it's your overall body of work, fam. Like, see, it's always your overall body of work. It's never, okay, I had this one big fight. Okay, what can you do on a consistent basis? Because you could have just been a one-hit wonder. Perfect example, Andy Ruiz. He beat doggone Anthony Joshua, jumping up and down. He was happy. He did his thing. Then he came back the next fight, and he got beat 12 rounds to 0. And he hasn't really done nothing since. So it's what you do. It's what you do on a consistent basis. This is what makes you great. Carla, hold on. This is what makes you great. What you do on a consistent basis. This is why we praise Hagler. We praise Salvador Sanchez, Julio Cesar Chavez, Azuma Nelson, Terrible Terry Norris, Simon Brown, James Lights Out Tony. You get what I'm saying? Doggone Rafa Benitez, Wilfredo Gomez. This is why we Nicolino Loche, Ezra Charles. This is why Sugar Ray Robinson. The reason why we praise those guys, Muhammad Ali, is because of what they was able to do on a consistent basis. And greatness is always affiliated with consistency. Can you be great on a consistent basis? Hold on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This Carl Brown. Calling from Newark, New Jersey.
Carl Brown from Newark. Talk to me.
What's good? Coach, I hear you all the time, and I'll knock you for it. But you gotta understand what you're saying is what David Benavidez is doing. You said you gotta be on a consistent basis. He didn't take a step back yet, and he consistently fighting the guys that we do want him to fight. Even though, to be honest, Canelo can wait. Let's be real. I'm not mad at what Canelo's doing. Canelo can wait to fight David Benavidez because of how young David Benavidez is. Now, if it was a reverse the other way around, then we'd be like, oh, Tom ain't on. Canelo might make that his last fight. I get that. And us as fans, we just won it. You won. I don't know if you won it because you've been talking like you don't even want to see that type of fight. But what I'm trying to say is
what fight are you talking about?
No, the Canelo versus David Benavidez fight.
No, I didn't say that. I said I want to see that fight. That's the fight I want to see next. I said that Canelo should fight David Benavidez next. I said that. I said that 1,000 times on this show. But if he don't fight him, and if there's an overall consensus that, hey, this guy's not going to fight me at some point in time, if you are saying he is not going to fight me, there's nothing that I can do. Right. I can offer him $150 million. This is what Jose said, and he still won't fight. So if there's a foregone conclusion in your mind that he's not going to fight you, what are you going to do next? That's all I'm asking.
But that's why I said you said it over. You don't even know that you're giving the answer to what you're saying. You giving him the answer. I mean, you saying the answer already. What he doing is what he doing. What he going to do next. He never took a step back. He didn't take nobody like a tomato can. His next fight, he took on Plant. Then turned around and took on
Andrade.
You feel me? So he is on that. You answering your own question, you know what I mean? Because now he's going up. No matter how big we say he is, we can all agree that he building to be great just by going to a weight class that he didn't fight at professionally yet. So let's be for real, call a spade a spade. He's doing something that you said he should do. He been doing it, right?
Okay,
and
so
go ahead. I'm not. Yeah, my bad. I'm not going against nothing what you saying at all. I see it from both sides. A lot of people don't see it from both sides because some people just be too much of a fan of a fighter. Like that, I tell you like this. I told you this last time I was on here. Earl Smith is my favorite currently active fighter. I'm talking about like that ain't retired. But I respect the game and I like all fights. Like it's fights that I paid money for that I know it wasn't worth pay-per-view, but you know what I mean? So, but you got the people that you arguing with, you ain't arguing with everybody because you can never argue with somebody like me because it argue that way. You argue with the ones that's really only fans of a boxer, not the sport of boxing.
I'm not arguing with anybody though. I don't get what you're saying.
No, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. You know what I mean?
Oh, you saying just people I'm talking to that call the show?
No, that the people that you disagree with, the ones that keep trying to give you a hard time and not realizing like, I mean, some people gonna disagree with you in life just because they probably don't like the way you sound. They probably don't like how many points you make. You get what I'm saying? Like all I'm saying, like real boxing fans, I sit at home sometime and I laugh at y'all, man. Like I ain't even going front. I laugh at y'all because I feel like y'all be giving a little bit too much, and then some people dig into the little things. Like I could say David Benavidez came in 157, and they be like, "Oh yeah, but y'all say nothing when Devin Haney was." And it's crazy. I mean, people don't think regularly anymore. So, well, you know what I mean? Like you got the fanboys, and then you got the fans. We just all in one pot. You know what I mean? So all I'm saying is like if Canelo. Like Steve Espinosa said it best, and I praise him for that. When he said, "Now if Canelo go his career and don't fight David Benavidez, like he hang up and never fought him, then that's when people could start crying. But as long as they active fighters, we just gotta wait our time. Look how long we took for Earl Smith and Terrence Crawford. And another thing I didn't like what you said. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna say I didn't like it. I disagree with what you said just recently when you said about moving up in weight, and you said Dmitry moved up in weight. But look, my favorite fighter got beat by a guy that moved up in weight. You know what I mean? So that didn't have no thing to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't understand what you. I didn't even get what you were saying right there. But
I'm saying like,
what's your point? You said
the last caller.
Oh yeah. Dmitry Bivol moved up. He moved up from 160 to 168. Yeah. That's true. Those are the facts. He did.
Yeah, he lost, and he lost to David Benavidez. So to me, I felt like you were trying to discredit a little bit. You like, yeah, he moved up, but Terrence Crawford moved up, and he beat Earl Smith.
Yeah, but I think you're missing the point. The point is Dmitry David Benavidez moved. David Benavidez has a history of fighting guys that moved up in weight. That's my whole point. I wasn't diminishing what David Benavidez accomplished, but I'm just speaking the facts. He has guys that he's fought that's moved up in weight, like literally smaller guys. And that haven't even had that many fights in that weight division. You use Crawford.
But that's what I'm saying.
Hear me out. I'll let you talk. You use Crawford as an example, but Crawford was in the middleweight, welterweight division for 5 years before he fought Spence.
But Earl Spence did his whole career.
Right, okay.
You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It's just one loss and one won. You know what I mean? He moved up, he lost. He moved up, he won. So it's still in the same thing. It just, you look at it. I ain't gonna say you look at it different. That's the only difference in that scenario right there.
So did I tell a lie?
No, you didn't lie. But I felt like you tried to like discredit.
You felt like it. Okay, all right, I got you. Hey, but listen, Carl, we've been on the phone for almost 10 minutes, man. So shout out to Carl Brown.
Yeah, I know. My bad. But yeah.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm just stating the facts. The guy did move up. That's all. Now, how you took it, and he said he felt that I was doing this, felt that I was doing that. Now we're dealing with feelings. I understand his feelings, but that's the reality of the situation. The guy moved up, and what they did was, you know, when David Benavidez beat beat Andrade, they used that against him. They were like, "Oh man, well, first now there were people saying that David Benavidez, Andrade was going to beat, Boo Boo was going to beat David Benavidez. I picked David Benavidez to beat him myself, but they were like, "Yeah, man, Boo Boo going to beat him. He a slick black fighter. He too slick. Andrade ain't never, Benavidez ain't never fought nobody that had good footwork like Hold on, Carla, hold on. Andrade ain't never fought nobody who had Benavidez never fought nobody who had good footwork like Andrade. And I'm like, dude, like Andrade ain't fought nobody in the 15 years he been a pro. Like I never saw what a lot of people saw in Demetrius Andrade. I didn't see it, dog. Because if you look at it, he ain't fought nobody. 15 years, he ain't fought nobody, dog. So I was like, man, I don't really see it. I hit slick black fighter. I know Canelo didn't want to fight him. Canelo was ducking Demetrius Andrade, this and that. He didn't want to fight him. And some people did say that, hey, Andrade was going to be the one because he was too slick. And Andrade ended up quitting on the stool. He quit. He quit on the stool. Slick black fighter, all that shit, he quit because David Benavidez was too big for him. He couldn't hurt the guy. David Benavidez took everything Andrade had, and then he ended up breaking him down, made him quit in the 5th round. And then when it was over with, what they said, man, David Benavidez was too big and too strong. That's what they said. So, shout out to Drummer for Life, man. He's been a member for 23 months. He said, hit the like button, y'all. Salute the True Squad. Yes, sir, man. Salute to the family. Shout out to Monty King Boss, been a member for 23 months. And shout out to C. Okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said Benavidez should fight Morrell, then Bud should fight Boots. It's the same situation. I mean, either way. Like literally, like if Bud is going to stay at 147, yeah, he should fight Boots. If he don't fight him, he don't fight him. If you want to say he ducked him, you can say he ducked him. However you want to do it. Boots got the belt. He got what he wanted, according to what his dad said. His dad said, "Hey, look, we just want the intern. We just want the IBF title. They got an IBF title now. He got what he wanted. Now what? You got the belt from Crawford. You the email champ. And now what? You want him to give you a shot? I mean, try to see if you can get the fight. That's all I can say. For me, it don't make me never mind who fight who. I ain't got no nigga in the Witness Protection Program because I don't get none of the money. You get what I'm saying? But that's the reality of the situation. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Man, what's up, Coach? It's inevitable. It's D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore. Thanks!
D-Block, talk to me.
Coach, cocaine's a hell of a drug. I mean, this guy just, what do you say, Coach?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I mean, God damn, Coach, you were even falling asleep. I saw you. I ain't gonna be lying. I said, God damn. I'm out here listening to the show, and I'm like,
talking in circles. Yeah, talking in circles.
Yeah, man, God, make some sense, man. At the end of the day, like I say, he talking about David Benavidez, the Ecuadorian guacamole, Arizona son that we know they don't know where he's from. Coach, whenever you get a chance, I want you to look at David Benavidez's first 10 fights and David Morrell's first 10 fights. They're trying to compare and say David Morrell don't deserve no shot with David Benavidez. But when you look at the competition that they had, David Benavidez had the worst competition that you can have as an upcoming fighter. And they say that David Benavidez is a monster. And this caller back then said that he don't take no steps back. Son, you better look back and look at his record because he had plenty of step backs. I mean, he even fought an old-ass Lemieux. Let's be honest with this, Coach. David Benavidez has gotten away from fighting, bringing up fighters from a certain weight class, beating them up, and making himself look good. See, Coach, I know what a hype job is. I don't like it when people tell me that this is the man, this is him, this is who he is. He's the next star. He's not a star, Coach. That's why they got to put his ass on an undercard with Tank Davis. If you were the real star,
is that official?
You would be on Amazon. Go ahead, Coach.
Is that official that he's going to be on the undercard? He's going to fight the light heavyweight. He's going to fight that light heavyweight on the undercard of Tank. Is that official?
It looks like we're going that. It looks like it's going to be official, Coach. We're just waiting for the official. It's going to bust out, and we're going to be like, he's a star, but he behind Tank Davis. So at the end of the day, we got two bums in one show, and at the end of the day, I hope both of them get their asses knocked out. Tank Wahid Davis, we know Martin's going to go in and do a Buster Douglas, just like Japan, Tokyo, all over again, 1990. Damn it, I wish I would have seen that Holyfield Tyson. It would have been great. You see, Coach, see the difference between me compared to the caller before? That guy, he he was on. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. D-Block, D-Town, D-Town. Fuck him up, stand up.
Hey, D-Block. Boy, D-Block always got to throw shots at Tank, boy. D-Block said, yeah. And doggone Tank. He said, yeah. And he said 2 bombs. He said, we get 2 bombs. We get 2 bombs at killing 2 bombs at 1 stone. Hey, I don't know what it is about D-Block and Tank. And the crazy part about it, D-Block has Tank name tattooed on his hand.
True.
Bruh, like, I was like, and listen, I'm laughing because I tried to talk D-Block out of doing this. I say, D-Block, don't make that bet, dog. Bet some push-ups. I say, bet some money. Just put some money up. You get what I'm saying? Just put some money up. And, the Tank gonna beat Ryan Garcia. Nah, coach, I'm just saying. And then this is the crazy part about it. The bet was supposed to be D-Block. D-Block said the loser of the bet, this is what it was. D-Block betted that Ryan Garcia was gonna knock out Tank Davis. I tried to talk him out of it. He didn't listen. He betted Baltimore fans. He say, look, this is gonna be the bet. And D-Block made the bet up. D-Block is the one that made the terms of the bet. He say if Tank Davis win, he said if Tank Davis lose, Baltimore, y'all got to get a tattoo of Ryan Garcia on your face. He said if Tank Davis win, the loser, I think he said I get a tattoo of Tank Davis on the side of my face. It was a face tattoo. Next thing I know, D-Block sent the picture. He said, yeah, coach, I'm in the tattoo parlor right now, coach. He sent me the video. He got a tattoo of Tank name on the side of his hand, bro. Man. Carlos, what's your name? You calling from?
Hello, Polanco from New Jersey.
What's your name is?
Polanco. How you doing, Coach?
Polanco, calling from New Jersey. Talk to me.
Yeah, Coach. My question is, it's not about that Canelo don't want to fight Benavidez. It is about what Mauricio is going to do with the title. I don't mind seeing Benavidez and Morel, but I would like to see them fighting for the title. WBC. When was the last time Morel fought? It's almost 5 months.
Mm-hmm.
Did he have anything lined up already?
Morel, yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's with the PBC, so I don't know what they have lined up for him. I don't know.
All right,
that's a good question.
Listen what I'm saying is, Benavidez already beat Caleb Plant and Bubu Andrade, right?
Mm-hmm.
Morel, he's supposed to fight at least a top 10. Mm-hmm. But I don't mind seeing Benavidez and Morel for the title, WBC. Mauricio had to shoot Canelo. Even though if Canelo don't want to fight Benavidez, he got to shoot Canelo, no matter what. He like Benavidez can move up to 175, and he's going to become mandatory number 1 at 175, and going to be mandatory at 168. So, if Canelo do not want to fight Benavidez, he got to sweep Canelo for the title, and let Morel and Benavidez fight for the title.
They're not. He's not going to do that. And see this is. Go ahead, fam.
Coach,
sorry about that. Go ahead.
Coach, you have to understand. You got to go by the rule. He's not that Mauricio's not going to do that. He's supposed to do it.
I mean, yeah, you're preaching to the choir. I know that.
Listen,
know what I'm saying? You're preaching to the choir. The WBC, they make the rules up as it goes along. They don't have any rules.
Yes.
That's why they lost all credibility. They don't have any rules. They make the rules up as it go along.
Listen, I think everybody working together. I think PBC, Canelo, Mauricio, Samsung, they're all working together. They don't want to make the fight. They want to leave it for the last. Canelo do not want to fight him, but they got to sweep Canelo so he can fight Morel. I don't mind seeing Benavidez and Morel for the title. That way that fight can make sense and they can sell it. Without title, that fight not going to be a pay-per-view. You understand? And Morel going to fight somebody, They say he was going to fight Andrade. That's true?
Who? Who's going to fight Andrade?
Morel.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any confirmation on any of that.
He fought like 5 months ago already, and I don't hear nothing from him. Who he fighting? He's not fighting nobody now.
I mean, we'll see how all this stuff play out, man. Cause one thing I learned about today's boxing, bro, like you hear stuff from Mike Coppinger, different Michael Benson, just different YouTube channels, outlets. Nothing. We don't know what we don't know. What we won't know. We don't know what we don't know until we know it. We won't know until we actually see a press conference. This is what's going down. And even when you see the press conference, you don't know the fight gonna happen. You got to wait till they get in the ring. So other than that, man, until something is official, we really don't know, man. We just, you get what I'm saying? Like,
it is unbelievable when they ask Mauricio about the title. He always say something else. Always say something else. They ask him one question, and he always got something else.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
All right, I got you. I mean, salute to you, fam. Thank you for calling the show, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's nothing. Like we did a show over here 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, I did a show, and I said the same thing. I said, man, all of them are in on it. I figured it out. I say the WBC, Team Benavidez, Team Canelo, all of them are in on it. Everybody know what's going on. Everybody's in agreement what's going on. Everybody's in on it. You can just look and see how everybody's moving. So it is what it is. There's an understanding. I'm not going to have a civil war about it. You get what I'm saying? Oh, caller, what's your name? Caller from?
What's up, Coach? This Coach Eddie from ATL.
Coach Eddie from ATL, talk to me, fam.
What's up, brother? Yeah, I just want to chime in on the situation a little bit. Unlike Canelo fans, David Benavidez fan, I don't believe they're going to actually put Benavidez in the witness protection program. I mean, they're not going to say, hey, look, he should take the fight with Benavidez and Bivol if it's offered to him. If he moves up to 75 and then try to move back down to 168, that to me makes no sense. But at the same time, like you've been saying, at 175, all his physical advantages disappear.
Yeah, 175.
Because to be honest, it disappears because if he goes up and beats Bosnick and gets a shot at Bivol, and I think Bivol would be the easier route. He'd have more of a chance to beat Bivol than Beterbiev. But at the same time, you got guys like Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde, that'd be a tough fight for David Benavidez. I'm not sure David can beat Anthony Yarde because you got two guys who are strong, big. Like I say, Benavidez's success has always depended on him being much bigger than this guy, just basically just overwhelming them with activity, size, and strength. And at 175, he don't have that. So it could be a chance he stayed at 175. He could be getting exposed a little bit for being a weight bully if he's not able to go up there at that same 175-pound division and dominate or be as dominant as he was at 168. And moving away from Moreno, I don't think they want that fight because it's just a style, just based on the style. I don't think they want to deal with David Moreno. They would have been better off fighting Mobili, the Canadian guy. Somebody that's a little bit shorter, somebody they can have a height advantage on at least. But Moreno, Moreno's all wrong for David. I think they know that. So I think it was a strategy, a strategic move, like on their part. So just gotta wait and see what happens, like everybody been saying.
All right, we'll see. Well, shout out to Coach Eddie, man. ATL still
yes, sir.
Salute. I'm looking at you know what I think I am. I think I have it on my page. I'm actually looking at the WBC's Twitter page right now. I want to show it to you guys because a lot of people may not have seen it. So it's just a lot of stuff that's really kind of confusing me, but I'm not as it relates to the WBC, what they should do and what they do is two different things. I spoke on this a million times on this show. I say, man, look here, man, these sanctioning bodies, especially the WBC, they do what the hell they want to do when they want to do it. They don't have any rules. They make up belts as you go along. They hold on. They make up belts as they go along, all this stuff. So we don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like a perfect example, Jamal Charlo, he been the WBC champion at the middleweight division for how long? Going on 3 years? This man this is April, this is March, right? This is going into April. 3 more months, this guy's gonna be the WBC middleweight champion for 3 years without defending his title. Let that sink in. 3 years without defending his title. Ain't stripped to anything. So, but other fighters don't have the luxury to do that. So, caller, what's your name? You calling from?
What's up, Coach? This is M1 from the BX.
M1, talk to me.
Coach, I want Benavidez to get whatever fight, you know what I'm saying, is possible for him. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him fight. The thing is that, all right, if he moves up to 175 to fight, he already said it on the Boxing Voice that he would not go to Matchroom or the Zone to fight Canelo, which Canelo is the face of boxing, regardless of whatever anybody want to say, ducking, whatever, but he is the face of boxing. So how is he going to fight these people if he's not willing to move? You know what I'm saying? Because these people are going to play hardball with him when he goes up to 175. They're not going to let them go to the PBC to fight. So, you know what I'm saying? He's in the catch-22 there, too. What you think about that?
I mean, we'll see how things work out. I mean, we have to let it play out. David Benavidez did say that he would not go to another network or most of the company to get the big fight with Canelo. Now that Canelo's back with the PBC, we'll see how that works out. He did say that. Fighters say a lot of things, and then when money is presented to them, they may do something differently. But a lot of these PBC fighters, the ones with the name and notoriety, they are loyal to the soil. So, they reject anything, any other opportunity that may come their way. A lot of those PBC fighters, they even turned out more money. I'm not saying the ones who left like Dane Jacobs and stuff, but they'll turn down more money. Tank Davis, perfect example. They'll turn down more money for whatever offer they get. Like they loyal to Al Heyman, bro. I don't know what Al got on these dudes, but it is what it is. So we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see how all this stuff play out, though.
What was his name? The first one, the was in Matchroom, the black kid. I forgot his name.
Daniel Jacobs. Oh, you talking about you talking about Farmer?
Yeah, bro. That was an easy fight to win, bro. And he was offering him, I think, because they said $6 million, and Eddie was like, "Yo, make me an offer, $7 million, $8 million, and you don't take Tevin Farmer, bro." Like that was an easy fight for $8 million.
Yeah.
But all right, Coach, man. Thanks a lot. Have a good day, bro. God bless.
Salute, fam. Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to my sister Bless. Shout out to Jamie. What you say, fam? You say, Coach, if he gets the Canelo fight, the big money is in the rematch if he wins. Yeah, I get that. But this is the thing. I keep repeating. If he get the fight, there's an overall consensus that Canelo is ducking David Benavidez. Fine. There's an overall consensus that Canelo will not fight David Benavidez. So let's look at this. Overall consensus, Canelo is ducking David Benavidez. Overall consensus that David Benavidez is never going to land that Canelo fight because Canelo don't want to fight him. David Benavidez, Jose Benavidez, which is his father, David Benavidez, said that, hey, I don't believe if they offer Canelo the $150 million, he still won't fight my son. So if that's what you believe, now, Samson Lewis, the manager, is saying something different. But if there's an overall consensus that, hey, this guy's not going to fight you from the father and the son. And we know that WBC ain't going to do a goddamn thing. Mauricio Suleiman is just rolling with the punches. We see that. He's rolling with the punches, right? So it is what it is. So do you sit there and wait for, you're trying to go out on a date with this girl, but she don't like you. And you got all these other women over here that want to holler at you. Do you turn down all the other women that want to talk to you in desperate hopes of this one chick that's not paying you no mind? Especially when you know, hey man, this chick don't like me. She says she don't want to have nothing to do with me. Then why are you chasing her? Can't nobody make Canelo do anything, apparently. He has that much power in the sport of boxing, sanctioned bodies bow down to him. So it is what it is. You know, I mean, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with it. You get what I'm saying? So hold on, let me find this. Damn, let me find this. I have it over here. Let me find this here. But I like what he's doing, though. I like what he's doing. He's moving up. He's moving up to 175. He's moving up to 175. He's fighting the top guys. He's going to fight for the interim title. He's going to fight for the interim title, so I do like that. I like the fact that he's doing that. I'm looking at this video, right, of Booger Ray Leonard. I want y'all to hear this. I want y'all to hear this. Listen to Booger Ray. I'm looking at this video of Booger Ray Leonard, right? Y'all check this out. Booger Ray Leonard is talking about how much of a horrible person Oscar De La Hoya is. Now, again, I don't know if Oscar De La Hoya is a horrible person or what, but this is coming from the ops. A person who don't like Oscar De La Hoya, and a person who, and this is the question I have. And I'm saying this because I don't know. I'm not in the know, right? I'm like, Booger Ray, why do y'all hate Oscar De La Hoya so much? Floyd Mayweather was pretty much a Golden Boy fighter. Not under contract, but when he left Top Rank, look at all the fights he had. All the fights he had were with Golden Boy. Like, look at the fights he had. Most of those fights were with Golden Boy when he left. The PBC formed in 2015. Floyd never fought on the PBC. And you took all of the Golden Boy fighters. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, Floyd, Richard Schaefer, Booger Ray Leonard, Tom Brown, Al Heyman, Stephen Espinosa. I think he was a lawyer, or accountant, something, a lawyer, whatever, right? All of y'all was over there. Then when the PBC formed, you stole pretty much damn near all the Oscar De La Hoya fighters. So I'm like, why are y'all so mad at Oscar? He sued you guys twice. I think he lost one lawsuit and won one lawsuit. So I'm like, I'm just saying, I'm on the outside looking in. But I'm like, dude, if I break in your house and steal from you, why am I mad at the person who I stole from when I am the one that wronged you? I want y'all to hear it. I'm just saying to me on the outside looking in. Hold on.
Even on stage, like I noticed that, and I asked. It seemed like Canelo was a little bothered that like Oscar was even on stage. Like I noticed that, and I asked him, and he's like, I don't like him, and I'm like, okay, I feel
Why
you.
would he like him? Why would he like him? He's a great fighter, but he's a horrible person.
Call from.
Why? Fans
Call,
might
hold
be
on.
like, well, why does Leonard feel this way? Like, I've been covering the sport. I know the relationship, but they're going to be
History will tell you everything you need to know about him. Everything is I, me. Look what I done. Look what I did. Look what I did. You ain't did.
Wait, hold on. Y'all, you guys, I'm going to address this after this call. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Coach is Tony, 2 times. Chicago.
Tony, 2 times. Go ahead.
Okay, another thing I quickly wanted to address, because, I keep hearing that, that argument again, and it doesn't make sense, is when people say Benavidez is the one ducking Canelo. What people need to understand is this. People like Canelo, Joshua, Fury, Garcia, Ryan Garcia, even though he doesn't have belt, and Tank, to a lesser extent, they represent the pinnacle of the sport financially. Your biggest payday is going to be against one of the guys I've named. Why would you duck an opportunity to make maybe 3 times what you've made, for a fight 3 times, or at least twice what you've ever made, because you don't want to fight a Canelo? It doesn't make any sense for Benavidez to duck Canelo. So, people, even though we are fans and even though we we want to root for people. Let us do it with, let us do it sensibly, in a way that when we speak, we sound like people that are educated. Thank you, Coach.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah, if you looking for sensibility, shout out to Tony from Chicago. If you're looking for sensibility and boxing on social media, then you in the wrong spot. There's nothing sensible about a lot of these boxing fans online. Like, literally, there's nothing sensible about them. You're talking about a group of people who threaten you, tell you better not come to the fight, drop the addy, I got shooters, this and that. They digital John Gottis, digital game bangers. They have a master's degree in confirmation bias. They lack critical thinking skills. And you're asking about sensibility and education, boy, hush.
True.
No. You asking about that? That ain't. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now let's look at Booger Ray.
It seemed like Canelo was a little bothered that like Oscar was even on stage. Like I noticed that, and I asked him, and he's like, I don't like him, and I'm like, okay, I feel
Why
you.
would he like him? Why would he like him? He's a great fighter, but he's a horrible person.
Why? Fans watching this would be like, oh, why does Leonard feel this way? Like,
nah, he asked him. He said, why? You saying Oscar De La Hoya is a horrible person. I'm not Team De La Hoya. I'm not Team Booger Ray Leonard. I don't need to know neither one of them motherfuckers. Don't have a personal relationship with Oscar. Don't have a personal relationship with Booger Ray Leonard. All I know, Oscar got a net worth of over $200 million, and Booger Ray Leonard, he Booger Ray Leonard. Booger Ray say Oscar haven't done anything. Booger Ray, what the fuck have you done? Like, again, it has to make sense to me. How can you tear down Oscar De La Hoya when a lot of the big money fights that Floyd had were with Golden Boy? Like the PBC, when it was formed, you guys literally stole Richard Schaefer. Y'all literally stole the entire stable. Thurman, Spence, the Charlos, Wilder, like everybody came over there with y'all. Agent Broner, so on and so on and so on. And then you say he ain't done shit. Booger Ray Leonard, what have you done, sir?
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love you.
Oscar ain't done nothing. What the hell are you talking about? Nigga, you was rubbing Floyd nipples and biting your bottom lip in between rounds. You was the spit bucket guy. You was the ball sweat catcher. When the sweat fell from Floyd balls, you caught the sweat to make sure it didn't hit the ground. Nigga, that's what you did. Like, you got the nerve. A nigga who ain't done shit in boxing. You were just the dude that was tagging along with Floyd. Literally. That's all you did. And as a promoter, what have you done since you've been a promoter of Mayweather Promotions? Nothing. Well, we did this with Tank. Okay, you got one bullet in that arrested 38. Tank Davis. If you're a promotional company, you got to have more than one fighter. Oh, well, I did this with Tank and this and that and yada, yada, yada. Okay, show me another Tank you did something with then. What, you made Roland Romero a star? Crayon eating Roland Romero? Fugatti driving Roland Romero? Dude, you a promotional company, but guess what? I see Matchroom doing promoting fights every week or every other week around the world. I see Top Rank promoting fights every week or every other week around the world. We talking about Japan. We talking about Saudi Arabia. We talking about the UK. We talking about America. We talking about Mexico. We talking about Puerto Rico. These other promotional outfits are doing fights every other week or every week around the world globally. Please tell me what Mayweather Promotions is doing. G5 say they got Kermel. Okay, they got Kermel, a young upstart, a young upstart, a Tank. They got a Tank lookalike. They got Kermel, a Tank lookalike. So that means they ain't doing nothing. There's no comparison to Mayweather Promotions and Golden Boy. There's no comparisons to Mayweather Promotions in doggone Top Rank or Matchroom or Queensberry. You the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, right? What are you doing? You can't make this up.
True, true, true.
I've been covering the sport. I know the relationship, but they're going to be
history will tell you everything you need to know about him. Everything is I, me. Look what I done. Look what I did. Look what I.
You can't make this shit up. You don't like Oscar because you say everything is me, I, me. Look what I did. Look what I done. But you love Floyd.
But when you are put in a certain position, he should be he's able to, like me. You know, when I was in a position, I can pick and choose who I want to, because I earned that right.
You love Floyd. There's nobody that's a bigger narcissist on the planet than Floyd Mayweather. I, me. Like I said before, I just bought me a brand new Rollie. Do you know that my Rolex cost $20 million? I have guys falling down on their knees, worshiping me as a god. These are the things that I do. You know, like I said before, you know that I broke all the live great records. I broke the live great records. No, you didn't, Floyd. You and the opponent that you fought broke the live gate records. I broke the live gate records with Conor McGregor. No, you and Conor McGregor broke the live gate records. Because Conor McGregor had an entire industry, UFC backing him, and he had an entire country backing him. I broke the live gate records and pay-per-views with Manny Pacquiao. No, you and Manny Pacquiao did that. Because Manny Pacquiao had an entire country backing him. What the dude name? Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton had an entire country backing him. You didn't break live gate records and set records with doggone Robert the Ghost Guerrero. You didn't break live gate records with doggone what the dude name? Roberto. What the dude name? What the dude he fought? What the dude he fought last? Berto. Andre Berto. It's always who your dance partner is. Always who your dance partner is. Literally, like you nigga, your boss is a serial narcissist. You know, Oscar say me, I, look what I done. Sound like you talking to Floyd, talking about Floyd.
After my God, I respected you. I respect you. After my God. I respect you. After my God, give him after my God.
You second to God, champ.
No. I didn't listen. I respect him. I'm sorry. I respect him.
Come on for the nigga pass out. Take the picture before you pass out.
Yeah, get him before he pass out.
Yeah.
Hold him up.
Yo, we gotta take this guy everywhere. Yo, champ.
He needs air.
You need air.
Take the picture. Take the picture before you face the picture.
That's my hero, right? That's my hero. One more.
It takes a lot to take a lot to do. All right, why are you pushing?
Don't worry about it. I got you, all right?
Bruh, again. I'm gonna say this again. I don't have a relationship with Oscar De La Hoya or Booger Ray Leonard. Don't neither one of them motherfuckers pay me. I ain't getting a dime for them, so I ain't, ass kissing ain't a part of the job description for me. I work for me. If a motherfucker ain't paying me, if I ain't getting no money with you, fuck you. I ain't trying to be down with no niggas, no groups, none of that. I don't give a flying fuck. Telling you right now. I'm from West Tampa, Florida, dog. We don't get down like that. But I gotta call a spade on this. Dude, like, what's the justification of hating Oscar? Y'all made a lot of money. Well, Oscar made a lot of money with Floyd and Showtime. Al made good money, a lot of money. All of those guys made a lot of money together. You was the spit bucket guy. You was Floyd's homie, so to speak, big OG, so to speak. I can't tell you nothing that Booger Ray Leonard did accolades-wise. Like, somebody give me some, what did Booger Ray Leonard do? Maybe you could say, okay, well, he did Rolly Romero and Tank Davis. No, Showtime did that. Showtime was the one that put the money up. Them good white folks over there at Showtime. Them good white folks over there at Showtime. Paramount Global that owns Showtime that set their boxing set the boxing Showtime boxing down. Like just tell me what did Booger Ray do? I know what Bob Arum did. I know what Don King did. I know what De La Hoya did. I know what Eddie Hearn did. Somebody tell me, what did Booger Ray do? Anybody? Oh, Tank. Oh, my gosh, Tank. Thank you so much, Tank, for allowing me to still be on your team, Tank. I know you left Floyd, but don't worry, Tank. We're still on the same team as PBC. Can I please be on the stage with you, Tank? Tank, I mean, oh, my gosh, come on. You know, oh, they got me in. Like, bro, like, to me, make this make sense. You don't like Oscar De La Hoya. You don't like Bob Arum. Why?
We were at dinner one night, and I got a call that there was a disturbance in my gym. And Floyd apparently had asked us not to do a fight in October, but to do it in December after James Prince's contract with him had run out. The disturbance in my gym was that some people came over, with or without the knowledge of James Prince, and proceeded to break a couple of heads of people in Mayweather's camp with baseball bats. And so the gym was splattered with blood. And Floyd came to my office the next day and he said, Prince wants his money from the fight that's coming up. So I said to Floyd, fine, if that's what you want, I'll write him a letter of credit. And Floyd said to me, Prince don't do no letters of credit. You better send the cash. So I wrote a check and I made it a contract with Prince's lawyer, and he got paid the money that he said he was entitled to as Floyd's manager.
Did you see that? The black man, Floyd Mayweather, his last fight on the top rank, had to go to the white man, Bob Arum, to get him to pay a debt that he owed the black man from Houston by the name of James Prince in order to save the life of another black man by the name of Booger Ray Leonard.
To this day.
True.
You can't make this up. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? All right, going once, going twice. Caller's gone. Anyway, but you get what I'm saying, though? Like, make it make sense, though. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. Make it make sense. Whatever tickled your fancy, but dog, like, that's like, listen, that's like me being an old broke ass nigga. I ain't accomplished nothing in the game, and I'm hating on the nigga who balling. That man got a net worth of over $200 million. Shit, you can say what you want to say about him. He got to be doing something right. He got 200 mil. Shit. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's D-Block 2 times.
D-Block, talk to me.
Coach, are you telling me we don't know what Ellaby does? Doesn't he always say he makes stars? Coach, he's a star-producing man. He generally says that he's always been a part of Floyd Mayweather's era of we know how to make stars. I mean, we know he knows how to make Rolly into a star. And we definitely know that he got Tank Davis on that star, a road of glory. Coach, do you not see the greatness of Ellaby?
Yeah, I see the greatness of him. He gives good massages. He can snort. Allegedly, he can snort a brick. Allegedly, he can snort a brick in 2 minutes or through each nostril. He bites his bottom lip very well, passionately. I love the way he lowered the gaze of his eyes when he's looking at Floyd. He talks so much about Floyd. He talked more about Floyd than he talked about his goddamn self. Like, I really don't know what has Booger Ray done, because he always talking about what Floyd done. Well, we did this, buddy. This is what we did, buddy. And I'm gonna tell you something, D-Block. All this you calling, being smart, trying to be sarcastic, buddy. I make stars, buddy. I'm the one made Rolly Romero a star, buddy. I did that. And if I see Eddie Hearns, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna kick his ass. Because I'm from DC, buddy. I'm from DC, and I learned the shoulder roll from Floyd. You understand what I'm saying? And there's no guy that's going to call my show from Dallas talking about his name is D-Block, talking about some fat X gonna tell me anything, buddy, because we broke records. We know what we're doing over here, buddy. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. We know what he did. We know what he did. Know what he did.
You know what I mean, Coach. I mean, I think you do a great Ellaby at the end of the day. But Coach, do you? I always wondered this question. Let me see, since you're more into the inside of the boxing industry, have you ever seen Ellaby with a woman?
Nah, I ain't never seen him with no woman, dog. I mean, the closest thing to a woman I ever seen him with Floyd. So,
yeah. Coach, it's none of my business. It's none of my. But I love me some women. I love me some tenderonis. I ain't gonna lie about that. I got nothing but respect for all the tenderonis, of course. Nothing but respect. But Coach, there's something sneaky in there. And I want people to really open up their eyes and don't get illusioned by by all the way he dresses up. So I don't know, Coach. There's something behind that, and hopefully one day we get that answer. D Block, D Count, D6, D.
Sorry, D Block, man. You gotta make it make sense. You gotta make it make sense to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make it make sense to me, dog. I'm like, dude, like, my nigga, Leonard, like you like the hype man. You like Flavor. You Flavor Flav to Chuck D. You Spliff Star to Busta Rhymes. You Too Big MC to MC Hammer. You the hype man. Yeah, Floyd did this, turn this mother out. Yeah, we broke all types of records, guys. We did this and did that. He always talking about we. What the fuck, Booger Ray, what you did outside of pulling Floyd dick?
Call from.
Anyways, dick pulling ass nigga. Caller, what's your name to call from?
What's up, Cole? This is Derek from Florida.
Derek, talk to me.
Yeah, quick question, Cole. I just got a question. Who's the ace side of the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson though? I just want to know. Do you know?
Jake Paul. I think Jake Paul is the one that made the deal, so they'll probably look at him as an A side from a financial standpoint.
Okay, so Mike worldwide, because Mike should be the name. My boy Mike.
But Mike has a huge name. Mike has a huge name in the sport of boxing. Oh, you know what? I take that back. Mike Tyson is the A side. Mike Tyson is the one that's he's the A side. Mike Tyson A side.
All right, good.
All right, salute, fam.
Yeah.
I meant to say Mike Tyson. Jake Paul was the one that put the deal together with I actually have the article. how that fight got structured between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Jake Paul was the one that actually put the deal together with Netflix. Netflix financed the money, put the money up. They did that. Damn, Homeland Security rating. I'm looking at a video. They got the Department of Homeland Security rating P. Diddy's home. What? What the? They rating Diddy? No. What the? But they rating Diddy right now. They rating Diddy crib. Federal government raid. That's Diddy's LA home? What the? Y'all see this here? Oh, man, Lord, man, the white man doing it again. But they rating Diddy right now, man. Boy, they got Diddy, boy, they snatching dudes. Boy, they coming in there, boy. Boy, look like they got Mackie limbs and everything. Look like they got Mackie limbs, ARs. Who they dragging out like that? Oh, man, they don't win and raided Diddy at home, man. Somebody called Dr. Umar Johnson. Somebody called Dr. Umar. Somebody called Tariq Nasheed. The revolution would not be televised. Somebody called Dr. Umar and Tariq Nasheed. We got to fight the white man. Hey, shout out to the damn it, Coach Ron. We got the white man that's trying to take the brother man down. Where all my revolutionaries at? Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
Coach, D-Block 3 times, emergency call.
Talk to me.
Coach, did you hear what happened right now? Diddy just got arrested. Not arrested. His house is getting the FBI is all up the ass, man. Did you hear about that?
D-Block, are you listening to the show?
No, I had to go to the restroom. What were you saying, Coach?
Yeah, I'm talking about it right now.
Oh shit, my bad, Coach. I just heard it because I was hearing it on the radio, man. They're talking about on the radio, Coach. Right. It's crazy, man. All right, Coach. My bad. D-Block.
No, anyways. No, like, listen, where is Dr. Umar? Shout out to La Jessica. Shout out to Flex BK. Shout out to NPR. Shout out to Tony Salazar. Shout out to German for Life. Dr. Paul Evans. Pauline, Schoolo X-Man. Listen, where is Dr. Umar when we need him? The white man is trying to tear the brother man down. Where all of my Shea Butter Laptop Revolutionaries on Twitter? We need to come together for Voltron and let the white man know that he would not be able to put his hands on our brother.
Hit the Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit the PayPal, International Africans.
Boy, I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something. When the federal government get involved, you ain't gonna find a revolutionary in sight. Listen, you would not find a revolutionary in sight. It ain't gonna be no goddamn. I can promise you that. Umar ain't coming. Where Jesse Jackson at? Y'all know Jesse Jackson was the FBI agent he's a real life. He was really a paid informant in the 80s, snitched on the mob. Jesse Jackson is a snitch turned preacher, a preacher turned snitch, a political pundit right now. So where Jesse Jackson at? Where Attorney Crump at? Where the usual suspects at? Listen, we need Black Lives Matter. We need Dr. Umar Johnson. We need Tariq Nasheed. We need Professor Black Truth. We need Attorney Crump. We need Al Sharpton. We might need to pull Jesse Jackson out too.
True.
Where Jesse at? We need to pull Jesse out. I see that. But did they hit in Beverly Hills? Look like, is they hitting Miami too? They hit Miami. Oh, they hit Miami, dog. Oh, we got them. Listen, man. Where JC at? Is JC gonna help Diddy? Is JC gonna help Diddy? Where Rock Nation at? It's your boy. It's The Rock. Anybody gonna throw The Rock up? Is JC gonna help Diddy? Woo! To this day. Woo! They gonna help him? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, B. I'm just saying. Look, man. Let me tell y'all something. Tell the feds, please do not come to my house. I don't want no smoke. All I got is a little weed, man. I got a little zip. That's about it. That's all I got, dog. I got a zip. I smoke that. It's for medical purposes. I smoke that, dog. Please don't come fucking with me. That's all I'm saying, dog. They got coach. Man, they found out Alsa Reggie. Why y'all came over here? Carla, hold on. Why y'all came in and raid my house? Listen, we heard you had an Alsa Reggie in the house. Man, I ain't got no Reggie. I got gas. I don't smoke Reggie. They gonna test it. Okay, we see you got the real stuff. You ain't got no Reggie. We gonna let you go. You do know it's a federal crime to have Reggie in your house.
True.
Listen, man. Look here, man. Look here, man. Look, officer, your honor, I throw myself at the mercy of the court.
Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anytime you say 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you?
Yeah, listen, that I ain't never snitched before, but that might be the only time I snitch. If they come over here and raid me, try to take me to jail for having Reggie, talking about I had Reggie, I say, look, now you know goddamn well I don't smoke Reggie. That came from D-Block.
True.
Listen, that you know goddamn well I don't smoke no Reggie. That came from D-Block. That's D-Block Reggie. Anyways, Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's Fast from Baltimore, baby.
Fast from Baltimore, talk to me, fam.
Nothing much. Hey, you disrespect, you get no check. That's what Leonard's saying. That's what Leonard's saying now. You disrespect, you get no check. I said, God damn, boy, this boy is good. He is good. Boxing history with an A-side price itself out for a fight?
No. Well, you know what? I'm not saying that it had never been that, but I don't not to my recent memory.
Not the exactly. That's what I said. I never seen an A-side price yourself out to fight. Just say I want $200 million to fight this guy. Like, really, dude? Come on, man. Come on, man. Like I ain't never see this shit before. This is some new shit. Now, what I don't like is that's exactly. And you know what? I'm glad that the Saudi dude letting these dudes know, man, this ain't no fucking charity case, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I want to make the big fight, but I'm not just ready to just give you whatever. Like, you know, at the end of the day, this is my damn money. Like, I need to see a return on this. I don't get what made him even say that. Like, I need $100 million up front. Like, bro, when the last time you done did like 1 million pay-per-views or something like that? Like, you talking like you do Mayweather numbers or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's kind of crazy. But what I also think is crazy is this, like, David, why are you doing all this now? You talking about, oh, I do a rehydration clause. I mean, why are you putting yourself in a position like that? Like, he ain't telling you to do that. Like damn, like, it seems like David is becoming Canelo's bitch now. I was rooting for David, but it's like, bro, like, why are you doing all this to fight him, bro? Like, he ain't tell you had to put a rehydration clause. Why are you putting yourself in that position? Like, you know, you saying you gonna take the short end of the stick to fight him. Like, bro, you doing all this? You trying to sell your soul to Canelo? Like, if anything, he reverse engineered his career with this shit, talking about, oh, I want $100 million to fight him. Like, bro, clearly don't want to fight you. Like, I don't understand that. I rather David like the Saudi dude said, man. Just take the win out of Bivol and Beterbiev, man. Like, trailblaze your own path, man. This dude clearly don't want to take them how they come no more. You know what I mean? If he ever did, but you know, it's just like enough is enough, man. You got these Canelo fans, they worked in Tank fans. They out here talking about, oh, David don't got good enough credit to get the fight with Canelo. Like, we talking about credit now. You talking about credit? Like, come on, yo. Like, really? Like, what Munguia do to get the fight? He ain't do shit to get the fight. It's crazy. But before I go, man, hey, Bill Haney was right, man. We gotta, you know, these boxing guys start doing right by their trainers, man. I mean, they're not paying these guys. I'm hearing through the grapevine. These dudes ready take fighters to court to get their money, and I don't know how true I don't know how true the Derrick James or Earl situation, but I mean, clearly that man want his money. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, these trainers, man, they gotta get done right too, man. They got a family to feed too. You can't just do that to them. But I appreciate the call, Coach.
Shout out to Pastor Junior. Boy, look like boy, hold on. Shout out to Tony Ogle for dropping that $2 super chat. Shout out to LJ Wright. Okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said they got him. He said they got Coach. They got him. Yeah, boy. Listen, boy. And shout out to Omnipolar. $2 super chat. He say fight week. Yeah, fight week. Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. Look like they got Diddy, dog. They got Diddy, dog. Where my revolutionaries at? Let me go. I never did a Twitter Spaces before. I need to learn how to do Twitter Spaces so I can go ahead and start like a group chat on Twitter. We need to go get Diddy. What we gonna do, dog? We need all of our revolutionaries to come together. You know, I've been listening to Dr. Umar Johnson. We got to have the revolutionary spirit. We need to come together to fight the United States government. The United States government, if you hear Coach Malachi saying this, I promise you I am saying this in jest. I do not want no smoke, sir. The United States, please don't come over here to my house. Please. I don't want no problems. I'm just telling you right now. I ain't know that revolution shit. I let them other niggas have that shit. I'm copping deuces right now. This is only jest. But all I'm saying, what we got to do, we got to come together and collectivize. We got to collectivize when it comes to the system. This guy say, shout out to Omnipolar. He say, PBC, Pitbull. Yeah, what we got to do, we got to come together and collectivize. You get what I'm saying? You know, we have to collectivize and come together, brothers and sisters, because the enemy is on the attack. And what we got to do is when we're fighting the enemy, we have to make sure that we stay on guard. That's all I'm saying. Call Umar. Call Tariq Nasheed. Call Jesse Jackson. Call Attorney Crump. Call whoever you need to call to rectify. Call Jay-Z. Call Barack Obama. Call the Black Lives Matter. Call who we need to call. The Alphabet Boys. Because y'all supposed to be the revolution for the black cause, right? Okay, let's call them. They trying to get Diddy, man. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, Coach, it's Jerry from Tampa.
Jerry from Tampa, talk to me.
You know, Coach, what I think is a shame is when Canelo went up to Super Middleweight, Benavidez was already considered the best in the division. And, you know, we still haven't gotten that fight. Personally, I think the best way to stop these types of fights, you just don't pay for them. I'm not going to pay to see him fight, a punching bag. That's what I always thought, you know. I mean, I like the guy he's fighting, Munguia, but I always kind of viewed him like a punching bag. You know, and Benavidez, I mean, I think he should wait. He can go up and challenge himself, fight the light heavyweights, but I don't think that's going to go well for him. Because both of those guys, they can crack. I'm leaning towards Beterbiev for Undisputed, but they're both big, strong, and I think they can outbox Benavidez. He'll come in as a smaller guy. But that's all I got for you, Coach.
All right, shout out to Jerry from Temple. Yeah, man, shit, this shit ain't, boy, it ain't looking good, boy. It ain't looking good. That's all I'm saying.
Now, I run every kind of bitch, every kind of place, and I know one thing. When it comes down on you, you either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat.
Boy, that's Diddy. That's Diddy. Like, look, y'all see, y'all ain't stand by R. Kelly. Diddy, y'all left R. Kelly out to dry. You thought that you was gonna be left all by yourself, huh? You thought
Douglasville Boxing Club.
You thought you got away, huh? You know what I mean? You ain't think you thought no white folks got R. Kelly, that they was gonna come back and get you, huh? Yeah, I know. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Now, wait a minute. This Coach Eddie. What's up, Coach?
Coach Eddie, talk to me.
Man, they had cooked up another diabolical scheme to take down another one of our black pillars in the community, brother. First, they got my brother Mystical. Now they got goddamn P. Diddy. They locked up R. Kelly. Yep. They locked up Wesley Snipes for tax evasion. Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Come on, brother. I just got off the phone with the Honorable Louis Farrakhan Muhammad. Peace be upon him, brother. And I must say, this is nothing but a smear campaign. It seems like when a white man, has sexual offenses, it is seen to be swept under the rug, or when he gets caught with drugs, or refuses to pay his taxes, it seems as though they quick to turn the other cheek. Look at all our black politicians.
But what about Harvey Weinstein? What about the dudes from Enron? They was white and they went to jail.
That's different, though, Coach. That's different.
That's different. Oh, yeah, I know.
That's different. Now, they set my brother up. You see how they did? You see how they did Marion Barry? You know what I'm saying? Smoking crack in the hotel. It ain't nothing but another scheme to turn the image of the black man. This is Diddy, brother. The one that gave us take that. Been around the world. One more chance. He brought us Craig Mack. He brought us all these.
They locked up Floyd Mayweather. Remember they put Floyd in jail? Floyd did 90 days in jail. Remember that?
Locked up brother Mike Tyson. You see what I'm saying, brother?
Man, Floyd, they locked up Tyson. Floyd beat his baby mama up in front of his kids, and he tried to take it to trial. And the state was going to make the kids get on the stand and testify, and Floyd took the plea. Floyd I can't get them to testify. Hold on now. Wait a minute. Can't get the kids on there to testify. They did something. They saw me do that. I think the woman he did it to, she passed away, born his baby mama. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But
they locked up C Murder. Who else they locked up? C Murder. Yeah. They locked up another brother that just got out from the high boys. So they known for giving brothers all this time, but at the same time, all our black politicians, at the same time when the white man commits an offense, they seem to turn the other cheek. But it is different though when they lock a white man up because they probably earned it though.
All right, well, shout out to Coach Eddie. Salute, fam.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, the racial. Yeah, I want to see how they spin this here, man.
Now, I run every kind of bitch, every kind of place, and I know one thing. When it comes down on you, you either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat.
Let's say a special prayer for Diddy.
And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island. Lord.
If the Lord can help Gilligan get off the island, Gilligan's Island, you Jitter boys probably don't remember Gilligan's Island. It's Get with Gilligan, the skipper to the millionaire and his wife, the movie star. the doggone the professor, what Professor and Marianne here on Gilligan's Island. Yeah, but they could have said did it at Gilligan's Island, bro. I was like, boy, it ain't gonna be a revolutionary in sight that's gonna be trying to help that boy. That nigga fuck, boy. He fuck, boy. He did. Hey, listen, if he guilty, he did that shit. You ain't got to worry about me feeling sorry for that nigga. Nah, nigga, you did that shit, dog. Y'all locked R. Kelly up. Y'all locked Bill Cosby up. Nah, you got to lay down the wad, dog. You did that shit. You did it, dog. You did it. Go ahead and do that time, dog. Then go ahead and do that time. It is what it is. You been getting away for a long time. A lot of you thought they forgot about you, huh? Oh, you thought we forgot about you, huh? You thought you were down because you were giving money to the. And this the thing, right? Like Jim Crow Joe. They got Jim Crow Joe in the White House. Joe Biden. Nigga Joe ain't playing. Nigga Jim Crow Joe. Jim Crow Joe like, look, I don't care nothing about you being an advocate for my campaign. I don't care nothing about you being an advocate for my campaign and helping to get me elected and all that stuff there. I'm locking your black ass up.
True.
Nigga, goddamn Jim Crow Joe, boy. Jim Crow Joe ain't playing with these niggas, boy. Joe like my nigga, you guilty. You did that shit. We coming to get your ass.
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a bro hand.
Yeah, man. Look, man. These niggas be doing some shit, dog. They be doing that shit, dog. They be doing it. Them niggas be doing it. What that song by LL Cool J? Doing it well. Yeah, they've been doing it well for a long time, dog. They've been doing it well for a long time. They had to circle back and catch them. You know what I mean? Let me go ahead and circle back. Yeah. You thought we forgot about you, huh? No, we ain't forget about you. We got you. Oh, wait a minute now. Hold on now. Wait a minute, man. What about all the money that I gave?
Too rich from sports eye.
To the Democrat Party and stuff like that. Look, man, that ain't got nothing to do with that, dog. You look, right now, you got to lay down and wear it. It's something that we say in Florida. Carla, hold on. Lay down and wear it. You know what lay down and wear it is? Lay down and wear it is take your punishment. Nigga, lay down and wear it. I'm wearing it, you gotta wear it. We say wear it, because we country in the South. We don't say wear it, we say wear it. Lay down and wear it. I'm wearing it, you got to wear it. When I got caught up in the street, I got sent up the road a couple of times, had to do my time. Guess what? I had to lay down and wear it. It's your time to wear it now.
True.
Wear it. Carla, what's your name when you calling from?
Hey, they're too rich from sports eye.
Too rich, man. Talk to me, fam.
Yeah, man. About that Diddy, I just saw online where he had both his sons in handcuffs at that raid, and I think in L.A.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he
it's messed up. But look, I got a question for you, Cole. Right? You know, the sports side part, the SI stands for psychology, right? So I kind of view boxing through a psychological lens. So, I look for patterns.
The SI stands for psychology?
Huh?
You say the SI stands for psychology?
Yeah, it's just a play on words. It's really supposed to be sports psychology, but I didn't want to write the whole word out.
Yeah, I got you.
But look, this is my thing. I want you to remember when Errol Spence, when Terrence Crawford told Errol Spence, hey, when I knock you out, they're going to say you was too weak or whatever. That was, 5 years ago. If you go look at that video, I want you to see how small Terrence Crawford was. Now, see, that was Errol Spence's best chance to jump on Crawford, at that time. Okay, he doesn't do it. He played the politics, or the business played the politics, and we see the outcome of that fight. So, for me, that's kind of like a pattern. So now when I see Gervonta Davis, okay, when Devin Haney was at 135, that was his best opportunity to beat Devin Haney. Now what happened? You duck the fight or you move around the fight. Now Devin Haney has outgrown you in a sense. Now when we look at Canelo and Benavidez, we see a similar thing where when maybe Benavidez was a little younger and Canelo had a chance to jump on him, he didn't do it. Now Benavidez is a lot different fighter. So my question is there any example in the boxing history that says where a fighter ducked a fighter and then was able to come back and beat the same fighter?
Not that I can think of offhand. To be
Yeah,
honest,
exactly. I can't
think of offhand.
with that said, I don't think Canelo should fight Benavidez or Tank should fight Devin. I don't see how they come back from ducking or psychologically saying, no, that guy's a threat for whatever reason, be it the money, the politics, but he's a threat. The business says he's a threat. Now you're gonna come back and beat the guy. Errol Spence tried it, and it wasn't even close. So I do think Benavidez just need to just leave it alone, go on to 175 if that's what he's going to do, and fight the winner of Benavidez. What name Bivol and
Beterbiev.
Yeah, Beterbiev. And sometimes you got to go make your own lane. Same thing with Haney. You got to go make your own lane and make them chase you. But I don't see how they overcome that psychological effect of knowing that everybody around you advised you against this guy. So he's the threat. So I don't see how any Tank or Canelo gets over there or are able to beat either one of those guys.
All right, but shout out to two weeks, man. Salute to you, family.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, I'm sitting there. Listen. I'm sitting there looking at, he talking about Canelo. Y'all look at this shit right here. This motherfucker here, man. Shit, nigga be talking that shit online. And talking about who dug it. Look at this shit right here. This motherfucker here is in there. Motherfucker getting in the goddamn ice water, man. Man, shit. Nigga, please. Didn't he get out of that one?
Desde muy temprano hay que salirnos de nuestra...
Bro, he got out like it ain't nothing. Like it ain't nothing.
Empezar el día al 100%.
Man, shit. Nigga, please.
Esos son unos ejercicios de respiraciones para activar el cuerpo desde temprano.
Man, shit. Nigga, please. Shit. He ain't shaking or trembling or nothing. Bro, look out. Man, I'm cold right now just watching him get in that. Man, boy, hush. Man, nigga, please. Shit, man, nigga, fuck that shit. Man, nigga, man, shit, that cold ass motherfucking water. Hey, Harvey say ducks love water. Harvey say ducks love water. Man, come. He say ducks love water.
True.
And that is true. Now ducks do like water. I got some ducks out here on my lake. Hey, y'all know I live on the lake, right? I go outside on my patio. I go out there on the lake, if I want to go fish. I haven't been fishing yet, but there's a whole lot of ducks. There's a whole lot of ducks out there in my lake out there, right out there on the lake. It's some ducks out there. It's some cranes out there, like some crane birds. Yeah, man, we got this one bird. They be making all this goddamn noise all the time. Making all this noise. we got some ducks over there. God damn, nigga, that motherfucker. Bro, he got in that shit like it was nothing. He didn't have no chill bumps on him or anything, bro. I be seeing fighters get in there, they be like freezing and shaking and, oh my God, like just complaining. That man, hey, he jumped in there like a certified G.
True.
Heavy bag, Bush say, he said you see Canelo out on the lake, coach. He said, y'all need to cut this shit out. Y'all need to cut this out. He say, but ducks fly south in the winter. D-Block. Somebody in the chat say, they say his feathers, they say those feathers keep him warm. Hey, doggone Corey Bradley. Hey, bro, y'all need to cut this out. Y'all vicious, bro. Hey, what you say? You say it was heated? it was heated. Oh man, goddamn, bro, I'm finna tell me something. And Miss Connie, you said it was heated. Oh, okay. All right. I thought it was an ice. I thought it was like an ice tub or something he got in. Oh, okay, man. Let me know something then. I'm like, man, how come he not cold? But yet and still. So okay, so both of them. Okay, so both of them was heated. Was the bucket? Okay, so was the pool heated? Was the pool heated? And the bucket that had the water in it, was that heated as well, or was that cold? Listen. Hold on. Let me show you this. No, man, not now, Canelo. I seen one. Man. Listen, I saw one where they was putting doggone Ed Reynoso was putting snow in his What the one that Ed Reynoso was putting snow? He was putting snow in there, bro. This motherfucker. That motherfucker rich, dog. Like, bro, listen, let me tell you something. Boy, Canelo rich. He got so much money, dog. He man got more money, Lord. That man on a golf course. Man, look here, man. Man on a golf, he do look like money now. He look good now. He look good. He may look like money now. Man on a golf course. Man, this man look like he ain't got a worry in the world, man. Man, this man here, man. Man, this man wearing a what a one when he was Oh, this him here when he was a little kid, huh? Okay. What a one when he was man, that man got so much money, man. Lord have mercy. What a one when he was Ed Reynoso was putting him in the ice. Putting him in the ice tub. Y'all remember that? He was in that bucket and he was filling it up with ice. What the one that he was what is it?
Este próximo 4 de mayo.
No, that ain't it. What the one that he was Ed Reynoso was filling up the bucket, filling up the barrel, not the bucket, but the barrel that he was in was filling it up with ice, with snow. Like, man, shit. And what to say, Miss Connie say, I believe he fronting. You believe he fronting? Say, hey, Miss Connie say he believe he nigga fronting. He got all that money. Hey, look here, man. Man, dog, they doing Diddy, man. Boy, they got Diddy, boy. Lord have mercy.
Breaking news right now. We're following the Department of Homeland Security conducting a raid at a house in Holmby Field Hills, believed to be connected to Sean Combs, the rapper and music executive, perhaps being linked to a sex trafficking investigation.
Wow. He got some shots of a few people coming out of the home. Those people have been detained. Now, we're trying to still connect the dots. We do have some sources on scene here that we're getting this information from. We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say, less than 10 minutes ago. We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. Wow. So we're just down the hill. If you look up this street where Tony is right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats and law enforcement. And on the other side of those bushes, basically, is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment. And the home in particular is registered not only to Bad Boy Films, but to one of P. Diddy's daughters.
They are heavily armed and they've been very tactful, would probably be the best word to use, as they made entry into this home this afternoon. We actually watched them as they made their way through one of these side gates, and as soon as they got inside the home, one of the first things they did was made their way into this garage that you see is open right there. Now, they did take a couple people into custody. We witnessed that. Now, are they under arrest? Are they just being asked about what they know? That I can't answer, but I can tell you there's 3 people right there that were taken into custody, were inside that home.
Bro, the Department of Homeland Security? Man. Oh, Lord have mercy. Boy, let's give everybody a round of applause. Hey, the Department of Homeland Security. Listen, the Department of Homeland Security coming to get you? Hey. Yo. It's your boy, Hov. Hey, Jay, Take that. Jay, hey, look, hey, hold, man, look here, man. Man, they rated me, man. Who this here? Hey, B, who is this? Hey, yeah, this Diddy, man. Click. Hello. Bad boy, take that. Hello. Damn, Jay on the phone. No, that's my man's. Man, don't nobody want them problems, man. Shit, hey, they might be looking at Jay-Z, boy. I don't know now. They might be looking at. I've been hearing some crazy stuff. I've been hearing some crazy stuff about Jay-Z too. Now they might catch him on his private jet somewhere and snatch him out of the air from the private jet.
True.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, you get what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Let's give a shout out to everybody who gave a super chat. Super chat, man. I'm just saying, bro. It ain't looking good. Shout out to Omnipolar. Okay. Shout out to LJ Wright. Okay. Shout out to Tony Okafor. Okay. Shout out to C. Urban the Wiz. Okay. Marty King Boxing. Okay. Drumming for Life. Okay. Shout out to Detroit the Baptist. Okay. Shout out to Hadriel. Okay. Martin Ash TV. Okay. Henry Brown. Okay. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, man. Shout out to E-Money, man. Shout out to Elena. What he said? He said, Oprah the final boss. Yeah, boy. I've been hearing some crazy stuff about Oprah too now. I'm just saying, boy. Hey, listen, everybody here got to be on the swivel. This gonna be like Nino Brown. You know, Nino Brown. What he said on New Jack City? He said it's bigger than Nino Brown. If I'm going down, I'm taking a whole lot of people down with me.
True.
Shout out to Cook with Sir Senior. You know what he said though? He said, yeah. You know, CMB. Yeah. If I'm going down, if I go down, I'm taking a whole lot of people with me.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Goddamn, Nino told on everybody, boy. Listen, and that's the moral of the story. The moral of the story is this here. I don't care how much dirt you do out there in the street. When the rubber hits the road, all those dudes you think down with you, all them real niggas, bro, when them white folks come with them handcuffs and them guns, and they talking about, look, dude, you finna get a Buck Rogers date. There's a show that used to come out in the 70s called Buck Rogers. Look him up. It was a show talking about the future, what it's going to look like in the future, people flying in space and stuff like that. Very similar to the Jetsons. Beady beep. Hi, Buck. Buck Rogers. Yeah, dog, they talking about getting you 30 years, dog. You finna get 30, 40 years. 30 and 40. That's a lot of time, dog. A lot of time. Guess what they gonna start doing? They gonna start singing like Patti LaBelle.
True.
Man, I ain't had nothing to do with that, man. What y'all talking about sex trafficking for real? Man, I ain't had nothing to do with that, dog. I swear to God, I ain't had nothing to do with that, dog. Sir, when this crime happened, you was driving the limo when the girls in the car. You was driving. Look, I didn't know, dog. I didn't know, man. Like, I ain't know what it was for. I'm just a limo driver.
True.
Yeah, man, listen. I can see D-Block there. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I ain't did none of that. I just got some Reggie. I just smoked my Reggie. Now, if y'all want to take me down for Reggie, you got me. I throw myself at the mercy of the court. If you want to take me down for Reggie, you got me. But anything other than Reggie, I plead the fifth.
True.
Hey, anyway, shout out to everybody who called the show, boy. Woo, boy, did it, boy. Lord have mercy, boy. I don't think that money gonna be able to help you this time. Shout out to Adolfo from Sacktown. Okay. Shout out to Curtis from Long Beach. Okay. Raul from Phoenix. Okay. Jamie from New York. Okay. Rob from New York. Okay. Shout out to Tony from Chicago. Okay. 2 times. Shout out to Tough Glove Boxing. Okay. Carl Brown from Newark. Okay. D-Block 3 times. Dallas. Okay. Shout out to Polanco, New Jersey. Okay. Shout out to Coach Eddie ATL 2 times. Okay. M1 from the Bronx. Okay. Derek from Florida. Okay. Fats from B-More. Okay. Jared from Tampa. Okay. Shout out to Too Rich. Okay. Get a round of applause. There's gonna be some niggas shaking like booty meat right now, boy. You gotta collect call. Third leg Tyrone. Third leg Tyrone, boy. Third leg Tyrone gonna be doing this thing, laying pipe while you sitting in jail, boy. For you can believe that. You sitting there talking about something. Yeah. Take that. Yeah. I'm taking it right now. Who you got at my house? Oh, third leg Tyrone. And guess what? I gotta let you know something. Third leg Tyrone, he big boned it.
True.
What you mean he big boned it? Like I said, he big boned it. Better go get a job in the kitchen. Man. Be a trustee. Better go be a trustee or something. Be a trustee. Get a job in the kitchen. See how much game time. You can get.
True.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, boy, it ain't looking good.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, boy, it is what it is, man. Shout out the doggone Otis. Salute the Otis, man.
Hurting the group. I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group. Nobody's bigger than the group. Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me. They coming to see the Temptations. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Boy, that's all I'm saying, dog. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Listen, somebody going to jail, dog.
You sound like a bitch. Man, I ain't worried about jail. Shit, man, I don't give a damn about going to jail. You can take me to jail.
Take me to jail?
Shit, lock me up.
Lock me up?
Throw away the key.
Hey, man, it is what it is, man. As my main man say, and we don't come together, boy, it's a wrap.
I run every kind of bitch, every kind of place, and I know one thing. When it comes down on you, you either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy, if you ain't got your game tight, boy, they'll see you coming from a mile away once they book you.
I smell something, man. You smell something?
I definitely smell something in my hair.
I smell pussy.
Yeah, boy. Ooh, boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. You might be in that tank, boy. It don't look too good when you're in that tank.
I am a chain belt in Kung Fu. Bruce Lee was my teacher. Watch this. That's called the quarter blood technique. You do that, a quarter blood will drop out of a person's body.
Listen, if you a G, you gonna listen. If you gonna stick to the G code, see this here gonna tell me how much of a G you is. A lot of you dudes out there hollering about y'all G's and y'all real niggas and stuff like that. We fixing to find out how real you is right now. The Department of Homeland Security is here. The feds is here. They got your money. They finna seize all your assets. They finna freeze your bank accounts. We finna find out how real you is right here. How much of a G you is right here. This gonna define how much a G you is. All the dudes who you think that's a G, who gonna stand up in the paint, that's with the G code, you gonna find out what it is. When you gonna find out what it is real soon.
I plead the fifth. One, two, three, four, fifth. Anything you say, fifth. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you? Fifth.
Yeah, we finna find out right now. Guess what? I guess we gotta say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican Monster.
They know who they is, Mike. Name the names, man. Name the names. The names need to be named. The Mexican Monster. Yeah, look here, man. All I'm saying, dog. Hey, is you gonna name the names or you gonna stick to the G code? Hey, Miss Parker. This the question that I have. Are you gonna stand on your square and name the names, or are you gonna stick to the G code? That's what I want to know. Snitches get stitches. Y'all remember that? Listen, are you gonna stand up in the paint? You gonna name the names, or you gonna stick to the G code? That's what I want to know. We finna find out right now. It is what it is, man.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
That's all I'm saying, man. Look, I ain't here to argue with you.
You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad. Look at you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
We got to get Dr. Umar Johnson on the case.
If I take your woman who never been out the United States a day in her life, if I take your woman who never been out the United States a day in her life, if I take your woman who never been out the United States a day in her life and take her with me, she spent a week in Africa with King Kong Alicious. She's going to spend a week in Africa with King Kong Alicious. Do you think she ever coming back home to you? Let's just be honest. If I take her on a ride with the prince, do you really think she coming back home to you? I'm going to drink to that. Next Negro who hate, I'm going to snatch your chick.
You know what, man? Diddy, boy, if you did that shit, if you did what they say you did, Lord have mercy. Boy, I don't know what to say, boy. If you did that shit, they say you did, and all the women who allegedly were victims of whatever crimes that they say you did, boy, Lord have mercy, boy. Whew. Well, we gonna find out who love you.
I still love you.
Hey, I told my homeboy, I say, look, man, we was at the barbershop, right? I say, look, dog. He say, man, I don't be doing no fight no more. My homeboy 51, I'm 50. I said, yeah, dog, them fighting days over with. He said, yeah, man, I ain't in that fighting shit. He was like, man, I said, yeah, because it was a dude up there. I ain't gonna say no names, but it was a guy up there. He was talking about hustling and stuff like that. I said, man, I ain't committing not one crime, dog. I think it's too late in the game for me, boy. Doing time is a young man's game. It's cool. It's okay to do time, I guess, when you're younger. But when you hit my age, boy, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't finna commit no crimes. I ain't on no G code. I'm a civilian. I ain't on no G code shit. I ain't no real nigga. Y'all can have the real nigga shit. Y'all can be on that G code. Coach Malachi is a civilian. I ain't committing no crimes. So I do not hold me to your stupid street code that you don't even hold yourself to. Cause as soon as you nigga get caught, y'all go to tell it in the police car.
True.
They go to tell it in the police car. You can believe that there, man. Shout out to everybody from Baltimore.
Hey, yeah. Ooh, that look good. How much
Everybody at G till when it's time to go to jail. Bruh.
True.
I'm telling you, Jitty boy, something right now. Who out there about that life. Everybody is a G until when it's time to go to jail. When it's time to go to jail and you sitting in front of that cold and that judge in front of that cold ass courtroom and you sitting in that holding cell getting ready to go to court, or you sitting in a holding cell in the courtroom, everybody's a G to when it's time to go to jail. When it's time to go to jail, we gonna find out how much of a G you is, homie.
True.
Boy, we gonna find out how much of a G you is when it's time to go to jail. When it's time to go to jail, boy, I'm gonna tell you something. Ain't no G's. If anybody ever been to the federal penitentiary, there's two things they say in the feds. There's two type of people that's in the feds. Those who snitched and those who wish they would have snitched. If you ever been to the feds, you know what I'm talking about. Let's give everybody in the chat a round of applause. Anyway, shout out to the Tenderotas, man. Shout out to La Jessica.
Okay.
Shout out to the Duchess of Wisdom.
Okay.
Shout out to Goddess.
Okay.
Shout out to Lisa Bells.
Okay.
Shout out to Miss Connie Stevens.
Okay.
Jackie Hernandez.
Okay.
Bless 365.
Okay.
Shout out to Tila.
Okay.
Shout out to Miss Parker.
Okay.
Who else we got that was here today? Shout out to the lovely Felicia Williams, I think.
Okay.
Shout out to Elena.
Okay.
Shout out to La Jessica.
Okay.
And some in November.
Okay.
Let's get the ladies a round of applause. Yeah, we hey JC, we finna find out who the real G's is. We finna find out who the G's is in a minute. We gonna find out who the G's is in a minute, man. It is what it is, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to let's get the chat a shout out. Shout out to Troll.
Okay.
Shout out to Lisa Bells.
Okay.
Shout out to School of X-Man.
Okay.
Shout out to Frank Forbes.
Okay.
Shout out to La Jessica.
Okay.
The Natural.
Okay.
Shout out to Luis Phillips.
Okay.
Jamie from New York.
Okay.
Knockdown 305.
Okay.
The Inevitable D Block.
Okay.
Shout out to G5.
Okay.
Salute to who else we have? Shout out to JC.
Okay.
School of X-Man.
Okay.
Dade County in this bitch, Knockdown 305.
Okay.
Shout out to Louis Phillips.
Okay.
Corey Bradley.
Okay.
Cooking with Sir Senior.
Okay.
Shout out to Carl A.
Okay.
Salute to Elena.
Okay.
Shout out to Legacy, Defined.
Okay.
L. Harvey in the building.
Okay.
Who else we have? Superman is here.
Okay.
We finna find out. We finna find out who the real G's is. Nigga, I'm a G. Yeah, I know. We finna find out. We finna find how much you a G you will. Just going up to the white folks. They finna tell you all the evidence. See, the feds got like a 97, 98% conviction rate. When the feds come get you, they got you. For the most part, when the feds come get you, they got you. I know one guy who beat the feds with a court appointed attorney. One guy. I ain't gonna say his name, but he was my captain. He beat the feds with a court-appointed attorney. When the feds come get you, boy, 9 times out of 10 they got you, cause they got years of evidence on you. They like, yeah, dog, back in '95 you did. All right, we ain't arrested for that yet. We just sitting on that. Then goddamn, we see you did this in 2000. We ain't gonna arrest you for that. We just sitting on that. Then we see you did this. Then we see you did this back in 1982. We ain't gonna arrest you for that. We sitting like, bro, when they come get you, they have so much evidence on you. That you just hiring an attorney just to get you a plea. That's how high their conviction rate is. And the feds, they break their own laws in order to get you. And it's legal for them to do it. They will break their own federal laws to get you. Your tracking device is this phone. You see this phone right here? This is a tracking device. Dude say, yo, man, see the mark of the beast. What they gonna do? They gonna plant the computer chip in everybody's arm. They don't need to plant the computer chip, fool. They got the computer chip planted in you. Your cell phone. Oh, you got a debit card? You got a chip in your debit card. Did you know that? Everything that you need to survive, to operate in everyday society, the chip is already there. You feel me? Just food for thought. Anyways, y'all know what time of TI is, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the Tenderonis, the PYTs, and the Honey Dips. It is what it is. Anyways, man, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, man. I got some videos dropping tomorrow, but I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. And man, if y'all out there committing any crimes, I'm talking about you jitterbugs, you ones who about that life, like to tote them guns, shoot up the block, do this and do that. Bro, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. If you like opening up your own refrigerator at night, better leave it alone. A hint to the wise is sufficient. See you.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.